Hello, intuitive friends. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. For those of you who are my subscribers, my new viewers, and visitors alike, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, and your loyalty to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome, intuitive friends. I'll take a look at who's here in a moment. But first, I want to welcome all of you. We have an exciting live here. For those of you who are new to the channel, all you need to do is subscribe and turn on your notification bell and all alerts. If you're subscribing right now at this moment in time, then you're going to need to wait 5 minutes. For those of you who are already subscribed to the channel, then again, just a reminder, this is first come, first serve. So the quicker you get on that chat list, the quicker we will see to get you on the list. Now, remember, today I'm only doing 5 subscribers and 3 members. And 3 members, okay? After the live free mini readings, I will be doing a spill the tea session, which is a super chat live. So for those of you, that is not free though, but if you are interested in joining me after this free mini reading live, then feel free to join me in the next. That being said, let's review some important information. All righty, and we will begin shortly. Ace, what's the matter, honey? Relax. Okay, relax. Come here. All right, and Twitter friends, my apologies. I came on a little bit later because I was having some tech difficulties. Please note that if we do end up having some tech difficulties, I will always come back straight back into the live, okay? That being said, let's jump straight into Ace. Ooh. All righty. So Ace just had a walk. So I don't know why he's hooting and hollering over there. All right, intuitive friends, let's jump into some reminders. Before I take a look at who's here, let's review the following. All right, intuitive friends, this is a free live reading for my YouTube subscribers. First come, first served. Super stickers and super chats get you super readings, which means extra time, extra decks, and extra details. Please remember, intuitive friends, these messages are for entertainment purposes only. And the only one question that I'll be channeling today, or theme or topic, is what your guides want you to know. Remember, I'm not taking any personal questions. For personal questions, please join me in the Super Chat Live and the Super Chat Lives, which again, as I mentioned, there will be one right after this. There will be one right after this live. I'm sorry, intuitive friends, you guys probably hear him whining in the background. Ace, relax. If you're interested in finding out more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box as well as in the chat. There you will see my credentials, private readings, and testimonial links. I do have free resources for those of you who are interested. Take a look at my energy healing and affirmations playlist. The link is in the description box as well as in the chat. And the legal disclaimer is as follows. Intuitive friends, these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Please remember that readings should never replace professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice, or professional licensed medical, financial, therapeutic, legal help. My readings are for entertainment purposes only and are not replacements for getting any licensed professional medical, financial, therapeutic, legal advice. If you participated on February 16th, 18th, or last night, which was the 20th, and you will not be added to today's list. For those of you who are interested, the new list will open this upcoming Friday, February 27th, okay? Please know that I'm only taking the first 5 subscribers and the first 3 members only. Okay. That being said, let's say hello to Just Janelle. Hello, Just Janelle. Hello, K Rocks 0809. And hello, Love Sunshine Eve. Hello, Ava. Welcome, intuitive friends. All right, intuitive friends, let's see. You three are going to be the first on the list. So perfect. We have obviously we have more spaces available. So let me write subscribers. Okay, remember, intuitive friends is the first 5 subscribers. All right, for today. And at number 1, we have Just Janelle. Hello, Just Janelle. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope all is well. Number 2, we have K Rocks. Hello, K Rocks. K Rocks 09. I'm sorry, 0809. And we have Love Sunshine. Hi, Ava. How are you, my dear? I haven't seen you in a while either. I think I did see you, but you couldn't get on the list because I think it was closed already. All right, intuitive friends, I have 2 more open slots for my subscribers. And for those of you who are members, I have 3 slots open for you. If you are a member, feel free to stop by as long as you haven't had a reading before. Okay. All right, intuitive friends, let us jump straight into the reading. Very excited. My apologies. I know I've been kind of not on as much, but this week I will be. So no worries if you missed me before. And the reason why I haven't been on as much is because I've been doing a lot of content for you guys. So please make sure that you take a look at the content that's being uploaded. You guys have one pick a card reading, just got on recently. I want to say yesterday. And then there's something else that I also uploaded. Thank you so much. Just Janelle just made her reading into a super reading. And also we have here Shirley Meador. Hello, Shirley. Let's make sure you weren't here before. And if not, you're going to be placed on today's list. Excellent. All right, Shirley, you are at number 4. Okay, Shirley, so you are at, no worries, I just checked. Shirley, welcome. And again, thank you so much, Just Janelle. She just did a super, so thank you for your generosity. All right, so intuitive friends, this is how this goes, okay? I'm going to do 1 member, 1 subscriber, 1 member, 1 subscriber, but we don't have any members right now that are signed up for the reading for today. So I'm going to go straight to Just Janelle. Now, if there is a member that comes right after, then I will be putting the next member here. Let's say hello to Butterfly. Hello, Butterfly. Thank you so much for donating your time. I want to say Butterfly already had her reading. So I'm not going to be putting her. I did. Wait, let me double check. Butterfly, did I give you your reading already? Let's see. Hold on. Because I might be. Yeah, I did on the 16th. Okay, perfect. All right. So if there isn't a member, I would do the member first and then the subscriber. But we're going to jump straight to Janelle's reading. Janelle, welcome back. Great to see you. Thank you so much for your generosity. I greatly appreciate it. Intuitive friends, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. So I should have 4 thumbs up. Okay, 4 thumbs up for those of you who are getting your reading. And for those of you who just want to stop by and give me a thumbs up, I greatly appreciate it. All right. So let's take a look here, Just Janelle. What's coming through for you? What your guides want you to know. Okay, what your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time. What your guides? Ooh, interesting. 8 of Swords with the Justice. Okay, very interesting. Those came out together. Give me one more. All right, so there's this energy here with this 8 of Swords that's coming through in regards to trapped, limited beliefs, or the sense here of perhaps thoughts, or maybe you have just ended or just closed a chapter where there was some type of crisis or something that was making you feel very out of sorts. Okay, the Eight of Swords is this energy feeling that, leave that alone, Ace, leave it. Feeling here that you may have been stuck in a situation that wasn't fair to you. You have the Justice card, okay? Or you're trying to remain calm, cool, and collected in or within the energy of feeling like something has been stressing you out mentally, whether it's real or whether it's been imagined. And when I mean imagined, I mean this energy of like maybe you're looking at it worse than what it really is. Okay, so that's that kind of Eight of Swords energy. But whatever drama this may be in regards to the Eight of Swords, there's this sense that you are either trapping yourself through a certain lens or a certain perspective. By the way, Butterfly, we only have one more opening for subscribers, and we have 3 more for members. Okay, all right. So yeah, just Janelle, that's what I'm getting here. It's as if you feel kind of stuck in something that either wasn't right or that you felt should have been more fair on your end, or there may be something in regards to this energy here that you're really trying to remain objective and impartial as you go through it. Okay, so yeah, there's something having to do with integrity or feeling like something has been right or just. The Star card, whatever this is in regards to the Eight of Swords, whether it's been in the past or recent past, or whether it's been lately, the Star card is coming. Star card, which is ruled by Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius, we just closed that sign a couple days ago. We're now in Pisces season, but the Star card is the sense of healing. So you may be healing from a situation, circumstance, or event that you may have felt was not fair or was not just. And there may have been some thoughts or some residual energy or thoughts being very much connected to that painful crisis, that drama, the sense that you felt like, you know, that situation, circumstance, or an event or environment could have been holding, kind of had like an energetic or mental hold on you. Okay, so that's how this is coming across. All right, now either something is balancing off or something will come back into your favor with the Justice card, because there is this sense of being objective and being impartial, or the universe creating some type of divine justice connected to whatever this Eight of Swords is or was in the past, in the recent past, or presently. Okay, the Star card here is the sense of healing from this Eight of Swords. Okay, so whatever this is, whether it's you are in a more of a healing type of energy, you're calmer, more at ease, really kind of keeping the internal peace. I'm also getting here that there could be things that you're wishing, hoping, and desiring. You're wanting to see some type of shift or some type of change. All right. There could even have been, perhaps, and I don't know if this is the case, maybe an apology connected to this Eight of Swords. If there wasn't, that's fine, but it's coming through as this kind of energy here where the Star card is saying that there is this sense of you holding on to your faith, or really holding on to the sense of hope in something here that this may be talking about. Okay, let's keep going and get you some more details here. All right, let's see what else is coming through. Let's get more. Whoa, okay. Let's get more clarity here, more clarity here. Ooh, connection. Look at that. That just jumped out of the deck here. It says connection. Stay connected with others, nature, and the universe. Yeah, there could be something that you felt in your heart that really wasn't going in your direction or was completely unfair. It may be connected to someone that you care deeply about. This could be romantic or non-romantic, or this could be connected to a breakup, separation, or divorce here, very much connected to this Eight of Swords. But whatever this is, it could even be something as simple as like maybe having an argument or a disagreement with someone at work. There could have been here something here connected to either a romantic or non-romantic connection. All right, but there are two hearts here, so it's giving me this energy here, Janelle, that it's connected to you and either someone else, you and something else, which could be an environment, it could be an area of your life. But it says here, stay connected with fill in the blank. Okay, so you may know exactly what this may be talking about here. So this could be like stay connected with what your deep heart's desire may be about. Stay connected to, especially here with the star card, stay connected to healing of that past or recent past, or maybe something that you're experiencing right now where there may have been a lot of kind of like, sadness, drama, crisis, okay, difficult times, difficult memories, or thinking about the past or recent past, something that you may have felt was not just or was it unjust, but maybe you know, connected to this thing. Now, this is the thing here. Super important for you to be very much deeply connected to your manifestations, whether it's prayer, whether it's your faith, whether that faith is spiritual, whether this faith is religious, whether it's you staying calm, cool, and collected, especially because of the healing that may be taking place, whether in your heart or in your heart and someone else's heart, or whether this is something in the heart. In the love sector, whether it's family, friends, loved ones, or whether this is perhaps here in your love life. Okay. But whatever this may be, it could even be a discussion here. Like maybe there was an argument, there was a disagreement. Okay. Star is about having faith and having hope. Okay. I do feel that whatever, and listen carefully, because this is coming through in this manner. If there is something that you've been asking for deeply, like let's say you've been asking the universe, you've been asking your guides, you've been asking creator, fate, destiny to recalibrate something or to shift something in a direction where there isn't that much mental pressure or mental kind of like that energy hanging around from like limited beliefs or things that you've been, very like either preoccupied about, or again, this could be connected to a difficult time. This could be a crisis. This could be the past. This could be a breakup, separation, or divorce. This could have been an argument. If you've been asking the universe to kind of in a way with this water, and this is symbolic, to wash away your tears or to wash away the preoccupation here, this is giving you here with this justice card that your prayers, your manifestation, your intention in regards to whatever this may be is slowly coming in and making things, again, back to its balance, or divine justice being played out in this. Okay. Remember, you have a deep connection with your guides, you have a deep connection with your sense of self and your higher self. So anything that you've been asking, wishing, hoping, desiring, or again wanting to renew, it's as if like that petition, that intention has been kind of in a way heard or taken here by the universe, and they're like, yeah, we got your back. Okay. So of course there's more layers here to uncover, but this is what I'm getting so far. Let's give more clarity here to the Eight of Swords with the Justice card in tarot. Okay. So let's see what else is coming through in regards to what your guides want you to know. All right. And again, thank you so much, Just Janelle, for your beautiful donation. And let's get you more clarity here in regards to the Eight of Swords and the Justice card. Now, I'm keeping these two cards together because they came out together, okay? Look at that yin energy. Listen, your guides are telling you here, stay calm, cool, and collected. They don't want you to get upset. They don't want you to be tangled up with your own stresses in your mind. They don't want you to feel stuck or trapped in whatever this situation may be about. They really want you to be calm, cool, and collected. Your yin energy. Lean into your yin energy, which again, I was talking about that water. Water is emotions. Lean into your yin energy. Allow yourself to, instead of being, very much angst and having anxiety, stress, worries about whatever, mental worries, or talking about whatever this is a lot, or kind of like bringing back the past or whatever the situation back into the present. Your guides are saying, listen, become cool and collected. Go in and do meditative activities that allow you to lean into the sense of peace and healing so that you could renew, like you could wash away this Eight of Swords energy here. So this yin energy is here, your guides reminding you to lean into that, okay? So it's not that you shouldn't do anything. Keep doing and putting effort and work on whatever it is that you have your heart's desire towards, but don't stress yourself over what you have no control of. I do feel that there is some type of divine justice underway. And I feel that that's why they're kind of telling you, like, don't dirty your hands or don't worry your mind over something here that they're really working and co-creating with you about. Okay. Now let's take a look at what else is coming through here with the Star card. So yin energy, be more in the receptive energy. Justice is about being objective and impartial. Again, don't, stress yourself about it. I do feel that if this is anything connected to paperwork, legal stuff, or documentation and evidence, that is super important. That may help in this situation if it's something that needs to be resolved with a third party. But the truth is going to prevail in some way, shape, or form. Okay. It's like kind of like give something time. All right, let's see here what's coming through. But the Justice card may be very much connected to anything having to do with justice. Okay. We'll see what else comes through here. There may be some like more insight. Doubts resurface. Yeah. Okay. So listen to what's coming through here in regards. Remember that I'm talking a lot about this water. Remember I mentioned it a little while ago. It's coming through again. And this time it says doubts surface. Someone's trust in you is starting to waver. Okay. This may not be someone's trust in you, but rather your trust in something else. Now, remember that I just channeled a little while ago that especially if this situation is connected to either legality, documents, court, paperwork, okay? The something here connected to maybe the law or something, okay? Maybe even a disengagement here of something, that it's going to be very important for you to have the proper documentation and evidence, because it's not going to be enough to plead either your case or your point of view just on what you feel. You need to bring something with substance, something that is tangible, something that, like I said, and I got this before even this card came out, I'm feeling like you need proof or evidence or something tangible so that something can sway more towards your benefit or can be more in your favor. Okay. So just going through this situation here just based on emotion may not be enough. You may need to back up things with evidence, okay? There could be certain things here that someone else may distort the truth in something. So there may be something connected to a lie or someone lacking integrity, whatever this situation is, they may lack the integrity and it may piss you off or it may hurt you even further. So it's super important that you have your ducks in a row. And especially when we're talking about like documentation, because I was getting that here earlier with the justice card. So documentation, proof, texts, emails, things that are very much connected here to what you can prove, especially if it's something that has brought you mental distress, okay, or has placed you in some type of emotional distress or mental distress, okay? So the yin energy is saying don't feed into someone's lie, or don't feed or don't react with your emotions. If you're going to react with truth, react with evidence, react with texts, emails, messages. Don't react just on emotion, okay? Let's take a look here at what else. This may be connected to your love life. I don't know, but you do have two hearts there. So this connection may be very much connected to this. And if that's the case, I feel that this person may not be they may not be as honest as they should or as transparent as they should in regards to something here. Now, what I am getting here is I'm getting a lot of air signs, okay? So I'm getting Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, straight through and through. All this is air sign. And I'm also getting water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So that may be of help in some way, shape, or form. Yin energy is very much connected to water and earth. So there may be here something very much connected here with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well. All right. Let's get more information in regards to connection. But your guides know that there's, look, noble peacock, prestige, self-respect, awareness. Keep it up. Your confidence and grace is what's going to be super important and valid. Remember that I just said a little while ago, especially with this yin energy, I said remain calm, cool, collected. Don't lose your cool, okay? There may be some things that may be said, or there may be something here in connection to someone saying something that's not true. Okay, this is a tactic, so don't fall for it. Okay, don't fall for it, because I feel that someone is going to try to rattle your cage emotionally so that it could affect you in the way that you need to move towards something with a sense of logical, rational, analytical thinking. Okay. What happens is if when the emotion and the trigger hits, we lose our rational, type of like calm, cool, collected nature, and we start doing things from emotion rather than from intelligence and logic. So there's something here very specifically that your guides want you to understand, that although you may either be going through something right now or have gone through something in the past or recent past, that is super important for you to just keep calm, cool, and collected. Okay. Again, work with evidence, tangible evidence, not just your emotion, but rather what you can show, what you can prove, and what you can demonstrate. So this noble energy is very much saying here, continue with your sense of integrity and grace, because above all, that's what's going to tilt things in your direction in regards to justice being served in whatever this may be about. Okay. And be confident. All right. Show your confidence. Even if it's just, or continue to show your confidence here, is how this is coming through. All right. Let's give you more here, more clarity. Intuitive friends, I'll take a look at the, you know, whomever here is in the chat. But as you all know that when I'm channeling messages, I got to focus. All right, let's see. What else is this? This may be about in love, because I feel there's something here in regards to conflict. So like an argument, a conflict, a fight, a tug of war. November. November. There could be something here connected to a Scorpio, which I mentioned earlier, a Scorpio or a Sagittarius. Now remember, Scorpio is a water sign. So Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But because there's this mountain there, I'm taking this also symbolically here as your guide saying that whatever this is, it's quasi, it doesn't even feel like it's in the, I'm going to explain how this is feeling energetically. It's feeling like the following. If this is a situation that happened in the past or recent past, energetically speaking, this could still be weighing heavy on your mind or in your heart. And that's the reason that why we may have here the mountain. So something still feels very heavy connected to this. But I don't feel this is something like that happened now. It's something that's like a residual energy from the past that is still present. It's still causing obstacles now. We're still causing a tug of a tug of war energy now. So I don't know. Excuse me, I don't know. I'm just channeling the messages that I'm getting. But your guides don't want you to stress, because it seems like whatever this is, you may be very, very much caught up in your emotions and in your thoughts. Okay. So again, evidence is important. Texts, emails, letters, okay, boat, money or property through inheritance, winning or what. Listen, there could be something here that you're going to be winning, especially if this is some type of like court situation, because the justice card is here. So whether you're going to win on the 3D realm, meaning either winning a case, winning some type of legal situation here, or whether this is talking about there's going to be some type of divine justice here. Okay? So if you haven't been seeing something is going to be moving. It feels like it's been stuck for a bit because you have this mountain here. All right. So it feels like it's been stuck for a while, but it may be moving. I feel it's going to be moving during Aries season because of this fire sign here. Okay. With Sagittarius. So I do feel that there's this movement. Again, it feels like something's been stuck for a while, but because the boat is in motion, there may be here something loosening up here, okay? Or moving, or at the very least, improving in some way, shape, or form, okay? All right, just Janelle, just do me a favor and drop a rose in the comment section or here in the chat. That lets me know that these messages have resonated. But yeah, that's how this is coming across. There is a sense of you winning, whether it's you winning physical, tangible money, winning property, or something going in your favor that may be valuable. Okay. I feel that there's something has been feeling stuck for a bit though, because of that mountain. It's like there's some sense of inactivity here. Okay. But I do feel it's going to loosen up. All right. Last but not least, let's see. Ooh, that's the one that wanted to flip over, but let's see. What does it say? This says light up. Okay. Lighten things up here. All right. Good vibes, balance, exactly what I was talking about. Okay, balance. respect, family. This may be connected to either family or in your love sector. I said that before, validation, confirmation. It says optimism. Like I said, don't lose hope, keep calm, cool, and collected. Don't argue based on emotion, and don't argue at all, honestly. Just make sure that you have what you need in order to show whatever you need to show evidence wise, if this is something very much connected to the justice card. You have quality, new connections, and joy. Focus on your needs, desires, and passion. A lighthearted approach makes everything more accessible. Okay. Like I said, you've been feeling a lot of this heaviness here in whatever this is. And this is giving validation confirmation. Yin energy is, again, like I said before, lightening up this specific change. Because there's like this sense here that you're going through a big change. Not only because I've been feeling this since the top of the reading, but you also have 14, 14. 1 plus 4 is equal to 5. So this may be something that is still very much connected to 2025, because I'm getting it in that way also. And the number 5 is about changes. So there's a lot of changes going on. Even if it felt or has felt or maybe has been feeling like something isn't moving because of that mountain, I do feel that something will start loosening up and start moving, because that boat is showing motion. Okay. It says focus on your needs, desires, and passion. A lighthearted approach makes everything more accessible. New opportunities, a fresh friendship, or even an addition to the family are on the horizon. So there's some sense of like new life or new energy coming through. Like I said, the boat came after this what I don't know, it looks like it's a mountain. It's like a mountain and like the bottom of a tree stump. If it would have come like this, then I would have said the opposite. I would have felt like there's a lot of movement that was happening and then it stopped. But because it came in the reverse, right? It came like something that's been stuck or stagnant. Okay, especially something that's been stuck and stagnant and something that you've been thinking about is starting to move and progress. Okay. And you may be at the winning ends of whatever this may be. Okay. This says here, positive energy will accelerate the flow of blessing coming your way. I mean, that's exactly what I just said a little while ago, but just showing it here. There you go. Validation, confirmation. Thank you so much, Just Janelle. And thank you so much for this super chat. I greatly appreciate it. Up next, I had to see if there are members here. If there are, I would then take the next member. If there aren't any members, then I would go next with Kay, but I have to check because I haven't been able to take a look at the list because, as you know, I've been channeling here for Just Janelle. Just Janelle, I hope that these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to do your nighttime affirmation. Keep you in this beautiful light yin energy here, okay? So, of course, as always, I wish you the very best. And I'll read if you left anything in the chat. I'll take a look and see. So if you want to stick around to, for that, you can. But yeah, intuitive friends, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. For those of you that are here, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you just subscribed, welcome back. Please know that this is first come, first serve. And there was only one spot left after Shirley Meter. So I don't know what's happened between the last time that I said Shirley was going to be the last person because she was at number 4. So I don't know who else may have stopped by, but I will check momentarily. Okay, intuitive friends. All right. That being said, please take a look at the pick a card reading. It's very much talking about the closing of whatever all of us may be closing during this chapter of Pisces season. And then it's also giving kind of insight here on what may be opening up for you during not only Aries season, which is from March 20th to April 19th, but also throughout the entire astrological 2026 calendar. So take a look at that. I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe. All right, intuitive friends, let me go back. I gotta go back to, oh, I see some beautiful donations here, but give me 1 second because this can get a little bit confusing. So I'm gonna go back to, thank you so much, Just Janelle, for your super, my love. Okay, so we have Shirley Meter as number 4. Then I said I had one spot open, and that one spot has gone to SAB SAB 6278. So SAB, you are right after Shirley Meter. That is spot number 5. But hold on a second. I want to say hello to Tamika. I tried to renew my subscription. It said try again another time. Oh, I don't know why it might be saying that. I know that I've been seeing some glitches here, Tamika, in regards to YouTube. So I'm not quite sure why that may be the case, okay? You could always reach out to them, but I don't know why that may have happened, my love. Just Janelle, I really do resonate with this. Thank you so much, Tamika, for being here, my love. Annabella Stones retracted their message. Okay. K Rocks. Oh, thank you so much, K Rocks. K Rocks has a super. Okay. So after K Rocks, we have what happened here. Let's see. Just Janelle, she dropped 4 roses. Thank you so much. Okay, so validation confirmation. Excellent. All right, Mary Lewis. Oh, Mary Lewis, welcome. Thank you so much for the super. And Mary Lewis, you are part of the members list. Marie Lewis. Okay, Marie. So you would be up now because you're part of the membership tier. Remember that I said a 1 member, 1 subscriber, 1 member, 1 subscriber. So Marie Lewis, thank you so much. I'll be doing your reading in a moment, okay? Let me see if there's another member. If not, we're going to go straight into your reading, okay? Okay. All right. Give me 1 second here. All right. So this is, okay, I want to say hi to L Belly. L, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to come back at another time, my dear. And okay, so this is it. I have everyone here. All right, listen closely. Mary Lewis, you're going to get your reading now. After Mary Lewis, K Rocks, you're going to be next. Okay. All right, Just Janelle, I hope those messages resonated. It seemed like it did because I saw the roses there, okay? All right, that being said, let's jump into Marie Lewis's reading, and that's going to be a super reading. So let's take a look here. Marie Lewis, what's coming through for you, my dear? Okay. There's only 2 more open spots for the members, but other than that, the subscriber list is completely closed. So again, intuitive friends, I'm going to do Marie Lewis's reading now, and then I'm going to jump into K Rocks. Okay. After K Rocks, we have Love Sunshine Eve, which is Ava. Then after Love Sunshine, we have Shirley Meador. And Shirley, did you, let me see something. Mary Lewis, K Rocks. Okay. Yeah, we have oh, thank you so much for your super. Greatly appreciate it. We only have 2 more. Thank you so much, Mary Lewis. We have 2 more spots available for members only, okay? Again, after Shirley Meter, we have SAB 6278. All right, let me start this reading for Marie Lewis. I'm sorry, I just messed up your name. All right, let's see what's coming through. What your guides want you to know, my dear. What your guides want you to know. Just a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. So let's see what's coming through for you, my dear. All right, intuitive friend. And we have here the Three of Swords with the Hanged Man. Ooh, with the Queen of Cups. Okay, let's chat, okay? Because there's something here that your guides want you to know. First and foremost, the Three of Swords. Either this was something in the past or recent past, or this is something that you're undergoing right now at this moment in time, okay? With this Three of Swords, okay? The Three of Swords is right over here. So this is saying here energetically that there is some type of disillusionment, there's some type of grief, sorrow, maybe an argument, maybe a heartbreak, maybe a breakup, separation, divorce, maybe something here that brought tears, maybe it's grief. But whatever this Three of Swords is energetically talking about, it's talking about sad emotions, sad feelings, feeling a sense of, there was just a lot of heartbreak here, connected either to someone or something, or maybe a group of people. I don't know. But this Three of Swords is this energy here of there was just a lot of painful memories, arguments, wedge, breakup, separation, divorce. Two people maybe going their separate ways, maybe two people having a very intense locking of the horns here. Okay. So I'm seeing like two rams just, locking horns here. So there's some type of, action that created, or words that created some type of grief here. Okay. Now, whatever this grief may have been, whether this was in the past or recent past, or whether this has been recently, it caused you, or it caused this kind of stop energy. Okay. And then I'm going to talk about the perspective part. But I feel that this created this sense of something halted, something may have stopped, something may have not progressed, something may have felt like it's in limbo. Okay. Maybe there was a lack of compromise, a lack of reconciliation, or a lack of understanding here, connecting to this Three of Swords energy. And this Hanged Man is saying, for whatever reason or whatever this is, may have created not only a stop, but it may have created an opportunity for you to take that pause and understand, or kind of get to the bottom of something here in regards to the Three of Swords. And that something may be a change of perspective. You may have changed what you thought or how you felt about either something or someone. Okay, Mary Lewis? So this Hanged Man has allowed you to release, is allowed you to gain some type of surrendering to the process of putting something on hold, or feeling like something is on hold, something that was maybe very much uncertain, something that felt like, okay, it's not moving. I don't know. I just feel kind of stuck in this sadness, or stuck by, the betrayal, or whatever this may be about in regards to the Three of Swords. So there may have been an awakening of some sorts, and that is in due to this Three of Swords. So it's as if there was like a blessing in disguise in some way, shape, or form, because you were able to see something, or see something from a new perspective. Now, remember that the Hanged Man in tarot is about the illusion, right? It's the subconscious. So even if there wasn't a compromise here with this Three of Swords, there was something inside of you that made you realize, or come to this aha moment where you're like, you know what? I need to invest in me. I need to focus in me. I need to invest in me. I need to stabilize, or create stability and security for me. Okay. And I'm not saying this in a selfish way, Mary, but what I'm saying is that you put yourself first in some way, shape, or form. There was a sense of like, you know what? I have to take a new look with the Hanged Man. I have to take a new look here and see how I am going to continue to secure, okay, create that stable security in my life. I have to think in a practical and sensible way, common sense way. I might look like my emotions are detached, but it's because I need to focus on how do I continue to build this long-term investment in myself so that I can come out winning. Okay, or I can continue to come out winning. So that's what I'm getting here just with these three cards. Of course, we're going to keep going a step further here. Okay. And yeah, I feel that these two come together here, and this is a separate energy. All right. So let's keep going here. All right, give me more here in regards to this Three of Swords, Hanged Man, and Queen of Pentacles. Listen, whatever this Queen of Pentacles energy is you embracing, you being classy, you being caring, you grounding your energy and organizing the important elements that are helping you create the stability and the security that you deserve. And also here, the nurturing and self-care that is needed in order for you to be self-focused. Okay. All right, let's take a look here at what else is coming through for you, my dear. You have here, wow, what did I say? You thinking about you making sure that you're turning this Three of Swords energy into happiness. So blessing in disguise in some way, shape, or form here. Happiness says happiness comes from a fulfilled heart and harmonious relationships. Okay. So you are reinventing your definition of what happiness looks like for you. And it may be making sure that you're okay instead of being so giving and nurturing to other people and putting everybody first and you putting yourself last. There may be this kind of reshuffling here where you still are caring, you still are nurturing, and you're still compassionate, but that you're deciding to place yourself first on the list, and then from your filled cup be able to give others, okay, to others. But this Queen of Coins or this Queen of Pentacles is this very stable energy where you're like, listen, I gotta focus on me. I gotta make sure that I'm putting the patience, the work, the determination, and the consistency in what makes me happy. Because if something makes me happy, then I'm able to be happy around other people. Okay. And that's how this is coming through. All right, let's dig even further here in the reading and let's go straight to the next set of cards here. So whatever this is, there may have been a turnaround. There may have been a period in time here, Marie, that you were feeling a bit uncertain, that you were kind of like feeling like something was stalled. But sure enough, through your patience, consistency, determination, you are going to reap the rewards of whatever this is. Okay. Because again, happiness is what your aim is. Stability is your aim. Grounding or creating more security or more stability is your focus. Okay. All right, let's take a look here at the Three of Swords. Let me get more, I would say energy, more clarity here on the Three of Swords. Okay, let's see what's coming through for you. Three of Swords energy here. And this says, wow, look at that. Remain calm, cool, collected, breathe. You may be either working with the tools. Remember that I said self-care here with the Queen of Pentacles, although technically the Queen of Pentacles is not so much about self-care, but because the Empress energy, I was seeing the Empress energy clairvoyantly, I said self-care. Okay. So validation, confirmation, because here with breathe, again, how have you been able to handle this situation, circumstance, event, whether it's been in the past or recent past, or the sense of grief or loss, by connecting and centering yourself. Okay. Whether that is through breath work, whether that is through, going through the mourning or the healing process here, very much connected to this heartbreak, this loss. Maybe it wasn't a breakup, separation, or divorce. Maybe it was someone who, may have gotten sick, or maybe it's someone's health, maybe it's yours, whatever this was, you're recalibrating yourself. Again, I did talk about that grounding here with the Queen of Pentacles, again, coming through here with breath. Okay. So you leaning into your yin energy, maybe even thinking about doing breath work or some type of meditative practice that allows you to continue to heal and to restore your emotions here after this Three of Swords. Okay. So it's like you saying goodbye to this energy here in a very slow but very productive way. Okay. I feel that this happiness, and it's interesting because again, I'm seeing the Queen of Cups here. It's like you pouring into yourself, you pouring into your cup. So it's very interesting. I'm seeing a lot of tarot cards that are not physically here, but I'm seeing them clairvoyantly as if giving more details to the story or the storyline. Okay. So let's see what else is coming through with the Hanged Man and the Queen of Pentacles. Let's see what else comes through. Wow. There may have been a time where there was a lot of push and pull. There was a part of you that was ready to move forward. And then there was a part of you kind of dealing with the residual energy, the passion within you, your heart's desire, you remembering yourself, or remembering like, I got to think about me, as well as the passion within you to want to move past the situation, circumstance, or event. It says push and pull. The push and pull in a relationship cause emotional instability. And that may be the case. That may be very much connected to this Three of Swords energy, where there may have been, again, a situation, circumstance, event, maybe a breakup, separation, or divorce, or maybe something having to do with health, or maybe mourning, loss, or grief that had you emotionally feeling out of sorts, or maybe mentally not feeling like you can think clearly or that you could communicate clearly. I'm getting this kind of like jumbled. There was just a lot happening. Maybe a lot happening internally all at the same time. Okay. So yes, there may have been something externally, but I feel a lot of jumbling. That's the best way I can describe the energy that I'm feeling. Like something jumbling, like too much inside. You know what I mean? Like things like my heart, my head, my energy, my health, my everything kind of jumbled here. And so that may be the reason here why you have breath, and your guides are saying, take a breath, take a moment, recalibrate, center yourself, ground yourself. Okay. And there may have been here this energy between your sense of duty and a struggle within, your sense of duty to others versus the sense of duty and responsibility to yourself. All right, let's see what else is coming through here in regards to happiness. Intuitive friends, just a reminder that the list is closed. Rich pig, interesting. Regeneration, good luck and abundance. Sacred symbol of fortune and fertility. Bless me with opportunity for prosperity. Listen, whatever this is has shifted into your moment where you are in the energy of abundance. Now, remember that I said a little while ago that I was seeing clairvoyantly the Empress card in tarot. The Empress card in tarot is about fertility. And sure enough, that's exactly, where is it? That's exactly what this says here. I said that even though that card is not here, I'm seeing fertility. I'm seeing the Empress card in tarot. So this could be very much that opportunity. Now, what's very interesting is that the Empress card in tarot is ruled by Venus. And Venus right now is in a very auspicious, kind of like it's in an inauspicious place because it's in Pisces. So there may be something during Pisces season that is going to feel more calming, more of closing chapters, so that you can enter this new energy of Aries season that's happening on March 20th with a sense of not only desire, power, drive, and action, but also a sense here of prosperity in something that may be growing or moving a little quicker during Aries season. Last but not least, let's take a look here at what else is coming through. Ooh, something flipped. Lion. Didn't I just say fire? Aries is a fire sign. And guess what? So is Leo and so is Sagittarius. I do feel, look, time to act. I don't know if you could see that, but there it is. Time to act. I do feel that there is something being very proactive about you, or maybe actions that you've been taking in order for you to restore your calm or restore your stability and security. Whatever this is, it is going to generate, or it is already generating some type of improvement, progress, happiness. And also, I feel that with time, with consistency, determination, and focus, as that energy here with the Queen of Pentacles energy, there will be a sense of growth and a sense of opportunity for abundance and prosperity to grow. Okay, so knowing when to be proactive here, or maybe even during Aries season, like I mentioned earlier, because I said Aries season is a fire season. It's the new beginning, is the beginning of the new astrological year, and you knowing when to pull back and you knowing when to, push forward. Okay, let's take a look at the next card. After Mary Lewis, we have K Rocks coming up. Okay, so Mary Lewis, after Mary Lewis is coming up, we have K Rocks, so don't go anywhere. After K Rocks, if I don't have any members, then it will be Ava, Love Sunshine, then Shirley Meter, then Sob 6278. Ooh, okay, this did a very big peekaboo. So let's see, flag. Don't be tempted to lower your standards. Look at that. This is reminding you that you are a queen, okay? You are, someone that should be valued, someone that should be taken care of, someone who should be, be taken into account. And if someone is not placing you at the top of the pedestal, then don't shortchange yourself by accepting a mediocre type of treatment, okay? Or substandard type of, you know what I mean? Kind of energy. All right. If someone is not being consistent, if someone is not meeting you where you're at, if someone is not bringing additional happiness into your life, prosperity, abundance, and just peace, then this person you should, or situation, you should rethink about even having that type of person in your energy, because you are in an energy of abundance and prosperity right now. And so you don't want to give way to that type of energy. Okay, because there's a lot here about an opportunity, whether it be with money, tangible money, or success and prosperity, you really being in that alignment where either you are receiving that now, or you may be receiving that, or, again, reaping what you have sown with time, effort, and consistency in your direction. So don't accept anyone who can't, be consistent with their actions and words. And if someone is not taking care of you or valuing you, then again, something here that you need to reconsider. And you have here readjustments. Yeah, look at that. Reconsider anything that hasn't been showing you, or anyone that hasn't been showing the sense of consistency. Always remember that when people are sure, Mary, they're not confusing. Actions and words will always align, and someone who is sincere, and a person who wants to show what they need to show and what they need to show. You got it? So here with readjustments, you have your self-control is strong enough to set things right. Validation, confirmation here with this breathe. As I said, maybe you're doing more breath work. Maybe you are working with your 7 chakras. Maybe you're aligning them. Maybe you are doing some meditative practices. Maybe you are listening to sound healing, whatever it is. Maybe you're praying more. Maybe, I don't know. But whatever it is, you're really leaning into your yin energy and you're grounding yourself so that you're able to be more open for this beautiful sense of prosperity and abundance. Okay. So your self-control And of course, self-control, also allowing yourself to not be swept away by the tears and the sadness, but again, realigning where your mind goes, because wherever your mind goes, energy flows, and what you think about, you bring about. So it says here, a new romantic or platonic friendship is on the horizon, along with the opportunity to reconnect and start anew with either someone that you know already or someone that you may meet, or start something new, a new chapter of you pouring into you. Okay. It says, trust that everything will fall into place as you embrace these positive changes. You have the number here, 1616. You may see the numbers 1 or 6, or the number 7. 1 plus 6 is equal to 7. So 7 could also be an angel number here for you. That being said, I hope these messages have been insightful. And thank you so much, Marie Lewis, for your love, loyalty, and support. And of course, your donation. I greatly appreciate it. Intuitive friends, up next we have K Rocks 0809. But before I jump into K Rocks' reading, I do want to say, intuitive friends, for those of you who are joining for the first time and you are visiting for the first time, I welcome you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for tuning in. For those of you who have subscribed to the channel already, I want to say thank you. Thank you for subscribing and joining the Lexa Tarot community, which is all about personal growth. It's about, doing better. It's about when we know better, we do better. And, it's all about elevation and leveling ourselves up. So I hope that you enjoy not only the free mini readings that I give on my channel, but that you also enjoy the content that I've provided for you. Okay, so take a look at that. I do monthly readings, single readings, couple readings. I do pick a card readings. There's a lot on my playlist, so please take a look and, check that out. For those of you who are my subscribers, current subscribers, welcome back. Okay, thank you for being here. Thank you for your love, your loyalty, and your support as always. Intuitive friends, if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just look down below in the description box. Okay, there's lots there in regards to the links if you're interested in getting to know more about me. And yes, I do have credentials, so you can take a look at that. Intuitive friends, up next, it's going to be K Rocks. And just letting you know, intuitive friends, that K Rocks has a super reading. So that's going to take some time. So Ava, you're going to need to wait a little bit longer, but no worries. If there isn't a member after K Rocks, then Love Sunshine Ava, you're going to be up next, followed by Shirley Meter, and followed, last but not least, Sob 6278. Okay, intuitive friends? All right, hold on, give me a second. Let me do this so that I remember. All right, Mary Lewis, I hope that has been insightful for you. Okay, my dear? All right, intuitive friends. Let's get ready for the next reading, and that is for K Rocks. K Rocks, thank you so much for tuning in. Please know, intuitive friends, the subscriber list is closed, but the members list is open. So if you're interested in that, please feel free to join the membership tier. Okay. Marie Lewis said, thank you. You're very welcome. I hope that resonated for you, my dear. Okay. Don't forget to take a look at the free resources here on the chat. Okay. All right. You're very welcome. Thank you so much, my dear. Up next, intuitive friend, we have K Rocks. Hello, K Rocks. I hope you're here. There you go. Oh, K Rocks says, I'm excited. I'm happy that you're excited. I'm happy that you're here with us. Let us know if you're a new subscriber or you've been here before. K Rocks, just a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only, okay? And I'm channeling messages here focusing on what your guides want you to know. That didn't flip over, so that's cool. I just put it right back in the deck. But let's see what your guides want you to know right now at this moment in time. And look what jumped out of the Kayla. Hello, my love. How are you, Kayla? Kayla, guess what? You have the Empress. The Empress is all about newness. It's about the self-care. It's about the you pouring into yourself. It's about you saying to yourself, it's time for me. The Empress in tarot is ruled by Venus, and Venus right now is in a very auspicious position. Okay, it's in Pisces, and it's going to remain in Pisces until March 6th. Okay, so now is a great opportunity for self-care, a great opportunity to connect or reconnect. Fill in the blank with either your passion, your creativity, a person, whatever this may be about. So this is a very good energy here in regards to that. Remember that the Empress card in tarot is about nurturing the yin energy. So there is this sense of new life, new something, you giving birth to a new creative idea, giving birth to a new creation of creativity, giving birth to self-care, okay, focusing on you, pouring into you, okay. So especially if and when there's been this kind of energy where, you know, you're kind of pouring into everyone's cup and leaving your cup last. So this Empress card in tarot is saying there's this beautiful, beautiful, abundant phase. And again, this kind of nurturing of the yin energy. Okay, let's see what else is coming through for you, my dear. You have here the Hierophant followed by the Wheel of Fortune. You seem very, very committed here, Kayla, to your self-growth, to pouring into you, to connecting to whatever it is that you're giving birth to symbolically. This could be the birth of a new idea. This could be a birth of creativity. This could be the birth of a new chapter for you. But whatever it is, the Hierophant is saying here that is very much connected to something that you are committed towards, or you're very, very much focused in that energy. Now, what's very interesting here in this combination is that not only did I mention before that the Empress card in tarot is ruled by Venus, but that also this card, the Hierophant card in tarot, is ruled by Taurus, and Taurus is ruled by Venus. So there may be this kind of fixed energy, grounding energy, kind of stable, secure, and focused on making something work, or giving birth to a new cycle, or pouring into you, or you nurturing into either a project, a person, a situation, circumstance, event, or maybe even yourself. Now, the Hierophant card in tarot is not only about commitment, it's also about the learning, right? So you may be in a situation, circumstance, or event where you have learned a lot, whether it's you've learned a lot through motherhood, whether you have learned a lot through partnerships, whether you have learned a lot through the commitments of connecting with others, whether it's romantic or non-romantic, okay? I'm also getting here with the Hierophant in tarot is that there's also very much of a you're committed not only to self-improvement through learning something, but you may be very self-committed here in your spiritual beliefs, in your moral spiritual beliefs, okay? You may be in a position in your life where you may be at the head of something, whether you are running something, at the head of something, maybe the head of a project, maybe again, you know, entrepreneur for yourself, because listen, the Empress is all about that abundance. Venus energy, it's not just about partnership, it's also about abundance, and it's also about value. So there could be more value here being put into some type of project, or you heading something, like you leading other people here, like the Hierophant, okay? So there's this, like, you have the capacity, the knowledge, the wisdom to give to others, to help others, to again nurture others in whatever craft, specialty, skill that you may possess, or talent that you may possess. Now, beautiful, not only is it beautiful because you have already the Empress and the Hierophant. By the way, two cards are very much connected here to major arcana, but you also have here the Wheel of Fortune, which, and super important, is ruled by Gemini, the planet of good luck and expansion. So this Gemini, I'm sorry, not Gemini, Jupiter. I don't know if I said Gemini. Where did that come from? Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of good luck and expansion, okay? So there may be some big life changes or decisive moment here in your life that is either coming up, that either you made already or you're about to make, because it's going to be big. Whatever this is, it's big. Okay. So whatever decision either you made in the past or recent past was big, or in the near future is going to be big. So your guides are saying here, this is the time for something to shift, and to shift in a direction where you are winning, where you are abundant, where new life is expanding here for you. Okay. So very, very beautiful energy there. Now, I do feel that the Hierophant and the Empress do want to live together in this little corner over here. So this may be also connected to Taurus season, especially if you are expecting or waiting for something to kind of open up. I am getting Taurus season may be either 2 weeks towards, or 2 weeks before Taurus season, or during Taurus season, or 2 weeks after Taurus season, which is very interesting because after Taurus comes Gemini. And I want to say I channeled the word Gemini. So, or the astrological sign Gemini. I think when I said the Wheel of Fortune, which is not Gemini, it's Jupiter, but so there could be something happening during Taurus season or Gemini season here for you, Kayla, that may be super important. It may be very much connected to good luck, expansion, fate, destiny. Okay. Something recalibrating for you. And you have here miracles. Like I said, you may be getting a gift from above. Now, what's super important here with this energy, especially with the Wheel of Fortune, which is here, is like I said before, Jupiter is the planet of good luck and expansion. So in order for you to reap the rewards of that beautiful positive energy, remember the law of resonance. The law of resonance states that whatever energy you're in, you're going to pull or attract that energy towards you. So it's super important for you to be in a high vibrational energy so that you can allow, or you can attract those miracles, those gifts to come into your direction. Again, it might take some time because the Empress energy is slow moving. Taurus is an earth sign, slow moving, but hey, I do feel that there could be a steady improvement or progress in something that you may reap the rewards towards, okay, or to. Let's give you more information here with the Empress and the Hierophant here in Tarot and see what else is coming through for you. And you have here exchanging gifts, exactly what I just mentioned, the energy that you generate, the law of resonance, the energy that you're resonating from you, from your core. Okay, and if I were you, I would work a lot on my root chakra in order to ground yourself, okay? Root chakra, super important. Exchanging gifts. The energy that you generate, like I mentioned with the Wheel of Fortune, is the energy you're going to get back. So you always want to make sure that that energy is high vibrational and, you know, there for the taking. Or making something more out of that energy. I also am getting here manifestation. Okay. I do have in the energy healing and affirmation very much connected to the nighttime affirmation, something that you could do right before you go to sleep to really get your energy in alignment. And again, flourish or expand, or as you sleep, attract this energy here of exchanging gifts. Okay. Let's see what the Wheel of Fortune here could be clarified with this deck here. Intuitive friends, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Just so you know, the list is closed for subscribers, but I do have two openings in the members part. Okay. Breaking news: a surprising revelation will shift your perspective. Either this is something that may have happened already or may be up and coming. But if it was something, listen carefully, if this was something in the past or recent past, that there was like a breaking news or something here that kind of like it took either others by surprise or it took you by surprise, or that maybe this is an energy coming up that something may take you by surprise. it feels like either it was destined to be this way, or that there's a reason for whatever flipperoo may have occurred. Okay, the wheel of fortune here is talking about maybe a situation, circumstance, or an event that if it was positive, that's good. If it felt like it wasn't positive, it's still good, because it could be rewriting or reshifting some type of energy, very much connected to the Hierophant card in tarot, Hierophant in tarot with that Empress. Okay, so there could be a commitment that may have shifted in another direction, and again, that may have been part of the process, or there may have been some type of like a shift in something that allowed you to see that, you know what, I can work with something, I can ground something, I can create something on my own, on my own energy or my own merit. Okay, there may be some beautiful silver lining here. Okay, I am getting something about a gift here. Okay, so I do feel like something that you've been asking for, manifesting, or calling into your energy field, maybe either you received it already or it's up and coming. Okay, because I'm getting gift here, and I'm getting that miracles could also be a gift. Now, this could be tangible or it could be intangible. Okay, but there's something about the universe gifting you an opportunity or a situation here where you're going to see the benefits of it. Now, listen carefully. You may not see the benefits right away. I don't feel like it's something that you're going to like, it's going to benefit right away, but it is something here that you're going to benefit over time. Okay. So, or you're going to see the benefit of it over time. Okay, it might not come, and it might not be. Listen, this noble peacock is on a mission to come out in a lot of my readings recently, but you have here noble peacock, and noble peacock is the sense of grace, right? Like you're moving towards this either new opportunity, this life cycle in a new way. Okay, noble peacock says prestige, self-respect, awareness. Keep it up. Your confidence and grace is going to help you pull something through. So there you go. All right, noble peacock here. All right, let's see what's coming through with the rest of the deck. Kayla, I hope these messages have been insightful. I hope they are giving you here some type of clarity here. I am getting something here that this breaking news may be very much connected to relationship or something in the love sector. The Hierophant in tarot is very much connected to marriage, relationship. Okay, so there could be something connected to that there. Just throwing that in your direction, but just giving you a heads up that that energy just caught my attention there. You have vase and you have kite. Okay, there may be like either I don't want to say secret. This is giving here this energy. All right, listen to. Okay, this vase, it says secret admirer. Okay, so there's a couple of things that are coming through. There may be something having to do with a secret or something that is not being shared or shown, and they could be intuitively being picked up by you, whatever that may be. Okay, so that's number one. Okay, so I'm getting that. The second thing that I'm getting here is that this vase, which is used for flowers, is empty. So there is something here that may feel like it's being shown as useful or productive, but it's running on empty, or it's just a facade. Okay, like, I'm going to show this beautiful vase, and maybe people won't notice that there aren't any flowers in it. You know what I mean? So I'm getting that type of energy where something here, whether it's a situation, circumstance, event, or whether it is connected here to, like I was saying earlier, the Hierophant. Okay, maybe in the family sector, maybe in the love sector. may feel as if there maybe isn't or there hasn't been this feeling of an equal give and take with this exchanging of gifts. Okay, so something may kind of look good on the outside, but secretly there may be something that's missing. It's not that it's broken, it's that it's missing here. Okay, so again, we have the vase, but we don't have the flowers. Okay, so here we have vacation. Now it says kite. There may be this kind of thought process of, I need to take a moment. I need to, clear my mind. Maybe there is a vacation here or a separation, whether it's physical, emotional, or energetic, or, however, something or someone is taking a vacation, or someone or something is, in a way, taking a step back to either analyze something further, like the vase, or take a moment to gather their thoughts, okay, or their emotions, because there may be, and I'm not saying this is the case, but there may be a decision or a deciding factor that someone is sitting on or has been sitting on for quite some time. Okay, so that may be here the sense of like, ta-da, now is the moment of truth. What is the decision, or what is it that you're going to choose, or what is going to be chosen here? Okay, so that is coming through here in regards to the Wheel of Fortune. This could be vacation, showing some type of relocation. Okay, whether it's you or someone else, there's the sense of like, if it's not an emotional or mental or energetic separation or a break, or kind of, oh, where are we? There we go. Kind of hiatus. It could very much be physically thinking about a relocation. Okay, so that's also coming through. Okay, now where are we? Yeah, this one over here. All right, so hopefully these messages have been resonating for you here. All right, let's take a look. I mean, again, just be graceful. Really allow yourself to fully figure something out, think about something, okay? Lean into your spiritual strength or emotional strength. Ooh, look at this. Didn't I tell you about that? I keep feeling like there's a gift coming, like there's some type, gift coming in your way. I don't know if it's the gift of moving. I don't know if it's the gift of relocation or something at a distance, like moving or going from here to here, and that in a way is the gift of that opportunity. But there's something here about a gift. Not only that, but you also have here great shift. So either something may have happened recently and your guides are saying, hey, listen, good job. That was needed. That shift was needed. Whether it was a physical shift in a city, town, state, country, or a shift in some type of perspective of some sorts here with the Wheel of Fortune under breaking news. Okay. So here with great shift, it says transformation, spiritual awakening, manifestation, unity, alignment, fulfillment, expansion. It says first acknowledge the positive changes unfolding as a result of your hard work. Yeah, it's like, remember I kept saying, I feel like a gift. Either you were given a gift, and the gift could be an opportunity. The gift could be the opportunity of opening your eyes to something that you didn't know about. Maybe something that was hidden and that you didn't know, and then once you found out, you made a decision, or you figured something out, you put two and two together. Maybe it's you aligning or realigning yourself to committing to, again, to something that you are feeling very confident in, because here the peacock is giving that sense of confidence. It says first acknowledge the positive changes unfolding as a result of your hard work. Then Open your mind to new possibilities. Yeah, it could be the gift of new ideas also, and allow yourself to explore new avenues. Now, it's very interesting because I'm getting avenues as like streets. Like, I wouldn't be surprised here if there's either you thinking about relocating or you have relocated already. Because avenues I'm getting, like, especially here in New York, where like you walk and it's like Fifth Avenue, Seventh Avenue, da da da. So I'm getting like a neighborhood. So we'll see. It says many positive shifts are on the horizon. You see, there may be some even more things coming around. The world around you is aligning with your intentions, hence the Wheel of Fortune. Super important for you to be in high vibrational energy so that you could attract that high vibrational energy. The world around you is aligning with your intentions, supporting your growth and your dreams. I mean, wow, look at that. That being said, I hope these messages have been insightful. Kayla, thank you so much, my dear, for your love, your loyalty, and your support. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls. Drop a rose in the comment section as well as here in the chat. That lets me know that these messages resonated for you. If you want to write something that may have come up that you feel like it resonates, please feel free to do so. If you want to do it anonymously, just drop a rose. That gives me validation confirmation. All right, that being said, intuitive friends, up next, if we don't have a member, then we're going to have Love Sunshine, which is Ava. Ava will be up next. But first, intuitive friends, for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. For those of you who just recently subscribed, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. For those of you who are my current subscribers, welcome back. As you all know, my name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, just take a look down below in the description box. There's lots there to choose from to take a look and look at those links. That being said, intuitive friends, don't forget to take a look at your February readings. Your monthly readings in the monthly playlist. Take a look at your singles reading if you're a single, couples reading if you're in a couple. I do have a pick a card that just came on. A lot of you are giving a lot of beautiful positive feedback. I hope it has been helpful, and I hope it continues to be helpful. As a reminder, always that my messages are for entertainment purposes only. Okay. All right. Let's see. Thank you so much, my beautiful friend. I miss you. I miss you too. That's my sister from another mister. All right. So, Kayla, thank you so much. Actually, the cat's out of the bag here, but just kind of letting you guys know, Kayla is actually one of my private clients. So maybe if Kayla wants to kind of share how accurate it is as in the private sector when I do those private readings, feel free, Kayla. Don't feel obligated to. But Kayla is one of my private clients. So thank you so much, Kayla, for dropping by and stopping by. I will be texting you soon, my love. Okay. All right, intuitive friends. All right, we're gonna put all this away. And we're going to jump into, by the way, Kayla, the Wheel of Fortune says here, a decisive moment. I don't know if I said that, but there may be a very big decisive moment here, a decision here that may have been made already, or you may be making in the near future. Okay, so there you go. All right, intuitive friends. Up next, we have Love Sunshine. Love Sunshine. Ava, if you're here, come on down. I'm still going to do your reading regardless. So I'm just going to jump there and go straight to... Oh, there you are. All right. See you. I see you. There you are. All right. So I don't have any members here. Let me see something because I didn't see if Kayla wrote something. Hey, thank you. It's Kayla. Hi, Kayla. I miss you, girl. This is giving me lots of clarity. It's on point. Oh, perfect. Okay. I just moved. Aha. I did not know that. Kayla and I haven't spoken to in a while. Oh my gosh, it's been like a long time. But there you go. It did come up in the reading. That being said, wow. All right. Love, Sunshine, Eve. Thank you so much, my love. I want to say welcome aboard. And I'm so sorry because you guys know that intuitive friends that I'm just kind of making sure I just jump from from reading to reading because I feel bad. You guys have been waiting for a while. But I want to say hello to L Billy. L Billy, thank you for being a member. And I believe we have another member here. Barry L. Oh, yeah, Barry L. There we go. Barry L. Yes, you became a member. Welcome. Thank you so much for being part of the membership tier, my dear. Thank you for joining. Oh, Brielle. Thank you. Brie or L? Oh, I see. Okay. So Brielle, I'm going to put you in the member on the member list. Okay. Just let me jump into Love Eve's reading first, and then I'm going to go jump into your reading. And then it's going to be Shirley Meteor. Okay. So we're going to do it that way. I just noticed it right now. I'm like, somebody became a member. I see the green, but I don't see the name. But now I get it. Okay. No worries. Okay, so intuitive friends, just so you know, at membership, or I should say tier 1, it doesn't give you any monthly readings. It doesn't give you extra time in the readings at all. But what it does give you an opportunity to get on that list, even when the list is closed for everyone else. Okay, so thank you so much for those of you who are being part of the Lexa Tarot membership tier. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Okay. So thank you so much. All right. Up next, we have Ava. And usually, listen, guys, listen, I say 5 minutes and sometimes I kind of go on, and it is what it is, because if I'm channeling messages, I try most of the time for it to be 5 minutes. And sometimes it is. Sometimes it's like, boom. But there's some readings that it's like, okay, there's a lot coming through, and I'm not going to shortchange you guys. So there we go. Okay, so Brie, no worries. I'm going to do a general reading for you after I finish with Ava's, and we'll see what comes through. But if you want to join me for my super chat live, and I will be doing a super chat live as soon as I finish this reading, this mini 5-minute mini readings for all of you, that I'm going to jump into that. So if you want to spill some tea with me, feel free to do that. But other than that, it's going to be a quick 5-minute reading, and I'll give you as much detail, of course, as comes through. So there's no gatekeeping here. Okay. All right. That being said, let's say thank you to Ava. Ava, my love, thank you so much for your love, loyalty, and your support. Thank you for turning this into a super chat, because guess what? You're going to get super messages. Let's find out what's going on here, what your guides want you to know. And as a reminder here, Ava, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Okay, my dear? So entertainment purposes only. And you have the Queen of Cups. Okay, you have the Queen of Cups coming through for you. Right now, at this moment in time, you could be interesting. You have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups right underneath. I normally don't do that, but don't look like that for it. But there is maybe a divine counterpart that you are either manifesting, or there may be someone that you may be interested in. Because I'm getting this like lovey-dovey energy, or secret admirer energy, or calling someone into your energy field type of energy here. So I don't know. So Brie, you'll know about the super chat as soon as I do this. Once I get on, because as soon as, okay, hold on. Ava, hold on. Don't go anywhere. Brie, what I'm going to do is after this live reading, I'm going to do Spill the Tea. That is a $10 reading, and it's going to give you 10 minutes of spilling the tea on something specific. Okay, it's an open-ended question for anyone who's watching. If you want to join that super chat live, all you need to do is turn on your notification bell and all alerts. And as soon as I finish this reading, I'm going to jump into that reading. I'm going to take a couple of minutes to recalibrate. Okay. And then I'm going to jump into the reading, and then you can come and ask. It's not so much about asking a specific question, but it's about like what's going on with, and then you tell me the with part, and then we jump into the reading, and it's a 10-minute. I'll give you as much detail as you want. If you want something specific, something general is this free reading, because it's a free 5-minute reading, okay? Unless you do a super chat, and then of course then I give you more. But if you want like something specific, don't worry, I'm coming back, okay? So no worries about that. I'm still gonna do your free reading, all right? So it's not a problem, Brie. But I just want you, I know you're new here, so I just want to give you that kind of explanation. All right, so back to you, Ava. Queen of Cups. I don't know. There's some energy here that you're very much either in the spirit of love, in like someone is calling your attention, you're really deep into some type of feelings, maybe about love, maybe about someone else. There's this emotional maturity and emotional intelligence that is just like overflowing from you. And I feel here with this Queen of Cups energy, there's a lot of like focusing on your, like nurturing yourself, or coming back to listening to your heart, or to allowing yourself to explore intuitive energies that you are feeling, like that gut level feeling. It could be connected to someone, or someone that maybe, I'm getting like a secret admirer, either someone you're interested in or someone interested in you. Okay, Ava. So I'm getting like this, yeah, Page of Cups. What did I say? I'm telling you, Ava. See, with the King of Coins. I'm telling you, I'm feeling there's someone here. This could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or this could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There is something going on. And by the way, there could be an age. I'm getting like a difference in age. An age difference. It might be significant. If it's not an age difference, one person is more ready, or I should say, one person is coming out from like not having gone out in a very long time with someone. So either you're manifesting someone here, Ava, or there's some type of secret admirer energy going on here. Okay, you got the Page of Cups. So there is this kind of like this mindset, or the early stages of stable. I'm going to read this first as it's your energy, and then I'm going to read it as if it could be someone coming in, or you moving towards someone, or someone moving towards you. But as your energy, you have the Queen of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the King of Coins, or the King of Pentacles. There's a lot of people in this. So I'm getting a lot of people. I don't know if there are a couple of people you're interested, one more mature, the other one not as mature, or one person is younger, another person is older. But I'm getting like a lot of people up in this mix. Okay, there could be multiple people interested in you. It could be someone younger, or someone less experienced in something, or someone older, or someone more experienced in something. But I'm getting like a lot of people are in the mix here. If this energy is your energy, Ava, it's coming across as you being very emotionally connected, and having the emotional intelligence, having the maturity, having the depth of emotion, in order for you to be and to lean into your stability and security. It's like, yes, I'm a loving person, I'm a good person, I'm a good natured person. I do want to move and listen to, okay, early stages. I want to listen to my heart. I want to listen to my emotions and feelings, but I'm very much centered in making sure that if I do move or follow my heart and my intuition, that is with someone or something stable, whether this be in love, in career, or in other areas. Okay, so whatever it is that you want to move towards emotionally, or following your heart or your intuition, you want it to be in something that is successful, grounded, stable, and worth, your energy, person who values you, or something that you are with something, in an environment that you're being valued, and that it lasts a long time. Because I'm getting long-term energy here with the King of Coins. Now, as I said, if this is someone else, I do feel that there are other people in the mix here, okay? So there may be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here, okay? So that could be the other people involved in this. The Page of Cups is a surprise. So someone may be surprising you, or maybe your own emotions or your own intuition is surprising you, okay? So if you're in a relationship, then this is your relationship. There's something here. Something is going to be a surprise. Someone is going to just say, listen, I love you. I'm falling in love with you. Let's, elevate our connection. But there's something here because it's you and someone else. Okay. So you said here, yes, I'm not sure I am in a relationship. Bingo. There you go. And it came out twice. First, it was the Queen of Cups, and then when I looked underneath, you had the King of Cups. Then I shuffled. Then we had the Page of Cups, and then I said, well, I wonder who's she's moving towards, or more, whatever this is about. And you got the King of Pentacles. So there's definitely here a relationship or connection that this is talking about here. So there may be a spontaneous talk about something. It may be about stability, and there may be someone here, again, just going deeper in love, maybe a proposal, maybe marriage, maybe talking about longevity, maybe, I don't know. Let's keep going. We'll see what it says. But I told you, there's someone else involved in this, for sure. There's oh, maybe. Nope. There may be some, I don't know if there's trust issues, or there's more trust that is being felt, or there's a deeper bond, because there's nothing here as of yet that says anything here about me feeling a red flag in anything. On the contrary, I do feel that there could be someone here falling deeper in love, feeling more connected in the relationship. They might not say anything because the King of Pentacles tends to be a little bit quiet and reserved in that, because they're in that practical, sensible step. Whether this is you or this is your partner, whether this is you and this is your partner, there is definitely this kind of love offer or love opportunity here that's coming through. Trust says, trust your intuition. The universe guides you, okay? There may be an unexpected talk about longevity here, or where things may be going, or where kind of like, what this is feeling like? It's feeling like a, how when you're seeing someone, I mean, I don't know how long you've been in this connection, but it's like an energy check-in in the connection. It's kind of like, where are we and where are we going? You know what I mean? Like, okay, so, and there may be some type of conversation here. Okay, pages are about messages, and Page of Cups is unexpected. So there could be some unexpected exchange here. Okay, expressing emotions in a healthy way, new ideas or new things that are being felt in the connection that may be discussed. But that's how it's coming across, okay? There may be, again, building a deeper bond with each other, feeling more trustworthy with each other, okay? But your guys just want you to be aware of this energy. So again, let's continue. There's nothing, I don't feel anything out of sorts here yet, but I knew there was someone else in this energy. It's not just your energy. It's you and another person. There you go. There may be some shift changes happening. There could be here. Listen carefully. Remember that I just said it could be a relationship check-in. Okay. A change in the wind. Someone may be thinking about something in a different way, or something may be a little bit different than it was before, or there's some type of shift that may be occurring in someone's mind that they're not saying anything, or in someone's heart that they may not be sharing. Okay. If and I'm not saying this is the case, but if something has shifted here, then it's time to talk, because if you're feeling something intuitively, it's time to talk. If you're seeing something that just isn't adding up, like, gee, I remember that before we used to X, Y, and Z, and lately it's been X, Y, and Z, there may be this kind of check-in that may be needed, just to make sure that there are two people that are still on board with the same goal, with the same perspectives, not about everything, but about the goal, okay, about the road ahead, okay? And that's how this is coming through. So a change in the wind, someone may be thinking a lot about something, not saying something. They may be feeling something, not saying something, just because they're either trying to make sense of their thoughts or they're trying to make sense of their emotion. Maybe they're a little bit confused about something. Maybe there's a confusion. Maybe it's you, maybe it's your partner. And this is what this trust is about, right? It says, trust your intuition and the universe will guide you. So if someone here feels a conversation needs to be had, okay, then a conversation needs to be had, okay? Because the Page of Cups is also about that connection with the intuition as well, okay? So there we go. So just like I said, I was feeling like it's a energy check-in in a connection. Like, hey, listen, let's have a chat. Where are we headed? Where are we going? What are the plans? It's so that there isn't a sense of stringing someone along. It's like, I feel like that's what this is about. It's like, so we're not wasting time on something that we're not in alignment with. If we are in alignment, beautiful. King of Pentacles, then let's invest the time, the energy, the patience, and the consistency in whatever it is. But if we're not, then it's time to chat. You know what I mean? So that's how I'm picking. Yeah, you see, I'm telling you. Spill the beans. Exactly what I just said. This says someone is about to reveal everything, no holds bar. Okay. I would advise, in the energy that I'm feeling here, just to have a check-in conversation. I'm not saying it's anything negative. It's just to make sure that both of you are still on the same perspective or on the same path of where you want this relationship to go. Because I don't know if you're married or not married with this person. I don't even know if you want to get married or want to have children. Whatever your goals are, you need to make sure that this person is on board. And whatever this person's goals is, you need to understand to see if you are on board with that person's goals. You see what I'm saying? So I'm getting the sense of like there's a lot of thoughts being had, and just something needs to be cleared just to make sure we're still on track, okay? Or that we're not putting all our eggs in one basket, okay? That's the type of energy that I'm picking up here. Okay, let's see what else is coming through here. Okay, loyal dog. Honesty, loyalty, dependability. Yeah, this could be a really good relationship, right? Someone will protect you and guide you between heaven and earth. Listen, you have a loved one here that's coming through that is guiding and protecting you. I don't know if this loved one's birthday, anniversary. I don't know if there's something family oriented that may have come up recently. Maybe you dreamt about this person. Maybe you spoke about this person. Maybe this loved one who's crossed over may have crossed your mind. Maybe it's a pet. I don't know, but it's coming across as this person or this pet giving some type of acknowledgement that they're with you and guiding you, that you're not alone in the process here of whatever may be either in the midst of changing right now or maybe changing or shifting in the near future. Okay. What's right behind that is the naughty order, and that says enjoy the simple things in life. Okay. So very, very interesting reading here. Let's keep going. Remember, sometimes things don't resonate right away because, maybe there's something that's unfolding, but maybe sometimes things make sense and you're like, I have been feeling something, but I thought it was just in my head. You have career here. There may be some shifts either of thinking about career or finances. And obviously, if you are in a connection, whatever your partner is thinking and feeling, if it is connected to career, then it's going to impact you and vice versa. Okay, so there is this energy here, vice versa energy. It could be you, it could be this other person. Why that energy is coming together in this reading, I don't know, but maybe this is what your guides want you to know. Okay, you have career and you have bouquet. Bouquet says compliments from a secret admirer. Okay, so again, there could be here some type of recognition that you will make in regards to your partner to you, or this recognition could be nothing having to do with either one of you. It could just be very much connected to your career. Okay, so you thinking about, listen, maybe you're thinking a lot about your career. You don't know where that may be headed. That may be the reason why this is coming out. Maybe that's what's being felt over on the other side in regards to your partner. But whatever this is something that's affecting more than one person here for whatever reason, okay? Or someone here is thinking about it. It's not just one person. Or if there is one person, they're not sharing it with someone else, okay? So that's the energy that I'm getting here. Ava, let's take a look here at what else is coming through for you. All right, last but not least, and by the way, if there isn't any, oh yes, there is. There's Bree. So Bree, you're up next. Bree is up next. After Bree, we have Shirley Meter. So Bree, don't go anywhere. You're up next. All right, let's see what's coming through here. Great shift. Yeah. Again, I feel that something may be shifting or changing, maybe in career, maybe in your love life. I don't know. But there is something that may be changing here or shifting, or there's a lot of thinking. There's a lot of mental, either uncertainty, indecisiveness, or someone thinking a lot about either career or love in the love sector. Okay, 11-11-2-2. Something is progressing here though. Okay, so I'm getting that type of energy. Something may be progressing and maybe taking some time, but there you have the great shift. It says, first acknowledge the positive changes unfolding as a result of your hard work. Again, compliments or admiration at work. Maybe there is a sense of recognition, or maybe you're thinking about, listen, I need to get out of my job because I'm not being valued. If that's the case, follow your intuition and allow yourself to look for more stable opportunities, or opportunities that value you more than where you may be at this moment in time. If something isn't opening up, it may be start opening up soon. You're not alone in the process. Again, there may be a loved one who's crossed over or a pet who is with you. Okay. It says, open your mind to new possibilities and allow yourself to explore new avenues. Many positive shifts are on the horizon, which I feel that this is why you have a change of wind here, okay? And you have the world around you is aligning with your intentions and supporting your growth and dreams. And there you go. I do feel, again, that there is a loved one or a pet from that's, crossed over, definitely here kind of guiding you through this process. Ava, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and continue to subscribe to the channel. Drop a rose if these messages have resonated. If they haven't yet, there may be something coming up in the near future. That being said, thank you so much, Ava. And thank you again. Up next, we have Bree. But before I jump into Bree's reading, I do want to say, intuitive friends, I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your generosity, and your support. Intuitive friends, please make sure you take a look at your February readings, the singles readings, the couple readings. There's a lot there, and there's also a pick a card reading that just was uploaded yesterday. A lot of you are giving a lot of beautiful feedback. So thank you so much for that. That does mean a lot to me because it really makes me, it makes me feel like, okay, so you guys, really are like resonating with it, or it's enlightening, or it's informative, So thank you so much for that. That being said, intuitive friends, my name is Lexa Tarot. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And if you are a new subscriber, thank you for joining. And if you are a current subscriber, thank you for joining back or coming back. My name is Lexa Tarot, and I am a second-degree Reiki practitioner, as well as an intuitive tarot and oracle reader. And if you are interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, take a look down below in the description box. All my information is there. Okay. Now, intuitive friends, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Remain subscribed to the channel. I know it's very tempting to just subscribe just to get a free reading. But remember, maybe you might want to come back again. So you want to make sure that you stay subscribed so that you can come and join us again and not have to wait that 5-minute time out when you unsubscribe. All right. That being said, intuitive friends, our next person is Bree. Bree, thank you so much for being part of the membership tier. I want to thank all the intuitive friends here. I also want to thank all the donations. I want to thank L Billy also. Oh yeah, L Billy, that is the membership. Again, all of you who have come out and been here and joined me today here. Okay, there we go. Giving you a thumbs up there. All right, thank you so much, intuitive friends. Okay. Don't forget, intuitive friends, share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls so that your friends, family, loved ones could come and join us here. Oh, you're very welcome, my dear. I hope that made sense. There's a lot coming through there for you. Also with like that loved one who's crossed over. Oh, Briella. Okay, perfect. But yeah, Ava, I hope that made sense. I feel like there's a lot going on. There could be like, maybe this had a lot to do with like an environment. But yeah, there were a lot of people in that reading for you. So, yeah, so hopefully that made sense. You're always spot on. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for that. I greatly appreciate it. Remember, I only channel the messages. I have no idea what's happening behind the scenes, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, intuitive friends, I have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. I just channel what comes through. And, sure enough, you guys are like, yep, that's exactly what's going on. So thank you so much for the validation confirmation. All right. Up next, we have Briella. Briella just subscribed as a member of the Oracle of Thanks. Welcome. All right. So let's take a look here, Briella, at your 5-minute mini reading, focusing on what your guides want you to know. Okay. So let's see what's coming through here. And then again, it could be in any area. I don't gatekeep. So anything that I feel is what I'm going to say or what I'm going to channel. So, all right, Briella, just a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. Okay, my dear? And after Briella, if we don't have another after Briella, because Briella is a member now. After Briella, we have Shirley Meter, and then after Shirley, we have Sop, okay? If there isn't another member coming up. All right, so let's take a look here, Briella. What's coming through for you, my dear? Don't forget, intuitive friends, share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls, okay? All right, let's see here. Briella, what's coming through for you, my dear? We have the Death card in Tarot, followed up by the Four of Swords. And I'm going to take out this one because I want to talk about where this may be headed here with the Knight of Wands. Okay. All right, what's coming through for you here is that there is a chapter. I normally don't do this, but this is like, it's coming towards, yeah. All right, let me break this down very quickly here. Number one, the Death card in Tarot. There may be something, a situation, circumstance, event, or an environment that either you chose to leave or there was some type of ending. The ending may have been either your choice or you may have been out of your control. You had no choice in the matter. This was something that for whatever reason, needed to end and a deep change was needed. Okay, so it took its natural course, or this was out of your hands. Whatever this is, whether this was a breakup, separation, divorce, whether it was you leaving something behind, or whether this was anything here that was emotionally transformative. And the reason why I'm saying emotionally transformative is because the death card is ruled by Scorpio. Scorpio is a water sign. Okay, so that being said, whatever this death, not physical but emotional death, was very transformative for you. It put you out of what we call out of commission. It had you taking a really long break, okay, with this Four of Swords. Whatever this breakup, separation, divorce, or whatever the situation, circumstance, or event, argument, disagreement, heartbreak, something that you may have chosen to walk away from, or someone else may have chosen to walk away from it, and you were left there like, oh my gosh, what do I do now? It may have left you in a position where you just wanted to be by yourself. There could have been a lot of grief. There could have been a lot of heartbreak. There could have been just a lot, either emotionally, mentally, or just energetically happening, that you just needed to take a moment of mental rest because it was a lot. Either a lot that you were thinking about, a lot that you were going through emotionally. And with the Four of Swords, you were burnt out. Okay. So you were like, I need a time out to mentally recover from the situation, circumstance, or event. And so that may have been the case. Here with the Two of Wands, this is telling me now you took some time for yourself and you are still in this process here of just the Two of Wands. You're not moving in any direction, but you are figuring something out. Okay. You are figuring something out. So you are either planning, you're either making adjustments, you're setting up goals, you're defining your purpose, you're figuring out, should I stay here or should I move in this direction? Or should I stay here and should I move in that direction? Or maybe there are two directions and you're at the fork of the road. Maybe you're doing some pros and cons. Maybe you're like, okay, what's the bright side and what's not the bright side? Or, maybe I should go in this direction or maybe I should go in that direction, but you're not moving. And this is good that you're not moving because this was very much a big energetic thing here. Okay. So it's okay that you are making those adjustments. It's okay for you to start redefining new goals for yourself. You may even be considering or reconsidering here, maybe physically moving to another city, town, state, country, or moving in a direction where you're like, okay, before I go anywhere or before I make any decision, I need to look at the pros and the cons, or I need to reassess. Ace, what are you doing, my love? Oh, you're okay. He's chewing on his bone. Okay. You may be saying to yourself, I don't know where I'm going to go. I'm kind of stuck in the middle. Okay. Now, listen carefully because this message is saying to you, don't rush. Don't rush. There's nothing that you need to rush towards right now. Take your time, make those adjustments, reassess the situation, set a goal, or redefine your soul purpose, life purpose. There could be some decisions here that you need to make. This is talking about the Knight of Wands. You might make a move, but when you make that move, the move that you're going to decide to make here with this Two of Wands is the move that's going to be inspired by inspiration. It's going to be inspired. You're going to make a move that's inspired here by your sense of ambition, motivation, drive, that you feel like, I really truly feel connected with my heart's desire, and I'm going to move in that direction because Wands is fire. So you are going to move. You are going to make up your mind, or you're going to make up, make up your mind or make a choice here. But it's going to be based on what feels truly authentic, real to you, not to everyone else, but to you. And that might mean that's why the Two of Wands and that Four of Swords is super important right now, because this is not a decision that, number one, that you're not taking this lightly, and you don't want to make a bad choice or a bad move. Okay. And I'm just going to tell you, there's no such thing as bad moves and bad choices. They're just things that we need to learn in the process. But I said that so that you could understand how that energy is feeling. So you want to move in a direction that's going to be inspirational. You want to move in a direction that's going to feel like, okay, this is worth the wait. Okay. So again, I feel that whatever this is very much connected to your sense of inspiration and sense of, what you really feel you want to do. Okay. That you have a drive. But what's going to be super important before you make this choice, or as you're making this choice, is for you to release from this situation, circumstance, or event, this situation, circumstance, or event that went through its natural course of ending, or something that may have been out of your control, or something that you may have chosen to end either in the past or recent past or recently. So you got to release the energy or the emotional situation that you may still be residually hanging on to, so that you can know exactly where you want to do or where you want to move towards. Release says here, release past burdens and embrace the new beginning. Like I said, it's going to be very important for you to release. I would, if I were you, listen carefully. I would listen to the heart chakra frequency of mending, fixing, and healing the heart chakra. Okay, so there's some solfeggio, and I usually have the note here, but I don't have it here. Give me 1 second. I'll place it for you. That's number one. Listen to the Ho'oponopono chant or prayer. I'll place that in the chat for you as well. And allow yourself to release the residual energies of this ending, breakup, separation, or divorce, or energy that you're feeling. Okay, or that may be residually there. Last but not least, your last and final card is as follows. Briella, I hope these messages have been insightful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, like, share, continue to subscribe to the channel. Hopefully you'll come back later as I'm going to dive a little deeper. If this has sufficed, then that's wonderful. If it hasn't, then feel free to join me during the super chat if it's something more specific and what you want, what's going on with. Okay, so I will be doing a super chat in a few. You have here alignment. Look, you have the number 2 again. So you not only have the Two of Wands, but you also have the 2 here. Okay. Validation, confirmation. There may be some pros and cons, or you may be at the fork of the road where you may feel like you feel like you have to make a choice on something, or that you want to make a choice on something. Don't rush into it. Okay. Don't rush into it. Take your time so that you can figure out where your heart's desire, or where your inspiration, dedication, and the sense of ambition and motivation is pulling you towards. That divine flame. Where is that inner spark pulling you towards? But remember, it's super important for you to release. Okay. Don't go anywhere after I finish reading this, because I'm going to give you some important tools that are all free that can help you with this process, especially here with the Death card. 222, you may see the numbers 2, or you may see the number 6 as an angel number. It says, how do I move forward? Oh my goodness, you're not going to believe what this says. This is exactly what I was channeling here with the Two of Wands. Listen carefully to this message. Briella, it says 222, alignment, harmony, authenticity, relationships, growth, balance, choices, devotion, trust. Now listen to this. How do you move forward toward your true calling? That's exactly what I was telling you. Don't rush into something. Allow the divine flame or your heart's desire to help you move in a direction. This is exactly what this is saying. It says, simply follow what brings you joy. Same thing I said. Your passion and enthusiasm, I told you, the fire, the desire, validation, confirmation, will be your guiding light. If something sparks your interest, follow it. These paths will lead you closer to discovering your life purposes. Listen, Briella, I don't make this up. I kid you not. This is a legit day. I am who I am. This is exactly what I was getting and exactly what I was channeling. And if you doubted it, there you go. It's in black and white now. Tangible evidence of what I was feeling throughout your whole entire reading. So I'm going to leave that there for a little bit. And up next is going to be Shirley Meter. Shirley, don't go anywhere, okay? I'm just going to put some resources up for those of you who may need it, especially Briella. There you go. Okay? Cannot make this stuff up, I tell you. All right, give me a second. Let me give you the 30-minute singing bowl to restore your energetic alignment. All right, so I'm gonna share that with you. Copy link. Validation confirmation. I told ya. This is the real deal. For entertainment purposes only, but there you go. Okay, hold on one second. I'm gonna push 7 chakras. Okay, so there we go. We got that. Now, here's the thing. You need to do the Ho'oponopono chant. You know why? That's going to help you release any residual energies from whatever this death card is talking about. Copy link. Okay, you could do this for like 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at night. Here we go. Hold on one second. Hopo. I spelled that wrong. I know I did, but you get the drift. All right, next, I'm going to give you the playlist that you can use, all free. All these resources are free, okay? This is like all free stuff. Let me give you the playlist here so that you can use. And these resources here, feel free to use them if you want, okay? There you go. That's the energy healing and affirmation. And I give you an explanation of everything. So if you just listen to what I'm saying, you'll understand why I'm doing what I'm doing and what you could use it for, okay? All right, I think we got all that cleared up. There you go. Listen, Briella, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget, Briella, share my YouTube channel with 3 of your closest friends right now, so you don't forget, okay? So go ahead, share my YouTube channel with 3 of your friends, family, loved ones, people that you feel that may benefit from not only these messages that I do here, but also the content on my channel. That being said, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. Up next, we have Shirley Meter. Before I jump into Shirley Meter's reading, intuitive friends, I want to say thank you. Thank you for those of you who are stopping by and are visiting for the first time. Those of you who are who subscribed already, I want to thank you and welcome to the Lexa Tarot family and community. And for those of you who are already my current subscribers, welcome back. As you know, my name is Lexa Tarot, but for those of you who don't know, I am an intuitive tarot and oracle reader, and I am a 2nd degree Reiki practitioner as well. Now, if you're interested in learning more about me, my client testimonials, or my credentials, take a look at the credentials list in the description box as well as in the chat, and there you will find everything that you would like to know about me. And yes, I do private readings, and yes, I do have credentials. Okay, intuitive friends? So there you go. That being said, intuitive friends, up next we have Shirley Meteor, and after Shirley we have Sob. Okay, All right, Shirley and Sob, thank you so much for your patience. But up first, we have Shirley. Hello, Shirley. Welcome. Thank you so much for your love, loyalty, and support. Thank you for joining. Let's see what your guides want you to know. Let's see what is coming through. Just a reminder, intuitive friends, that these messages are for entertainment purposes only, and something just flipped over for you automatically, and that's the full card in tarot. Listen, Shirley, there is this energy that's coming in your direction, or that you may be kind of opening yourself up, and that energy is one about new beginning. You may have an opportunity to move either physically to a new city, town, state, country, or energetically move to a new chapter, okay? Or literally move to a new city, town, country, state in regards to your job, or elevate a role, or just feel like you're opening up a new chapter in your life. But the full card in tarot is that energy, okay? Shirley, what I'm also getting here with the full card in tarot is that it's very important. Look at that. You have the Knight of Swords coming up. That's actually good. But I want to talk about something here. I do feel there's a lot of air energy here, okay? Now, why am I saying that? Because I was going to say that even before the Knight of Swords came out. Because, listen carefully, Uranus has been causing a lot of shifts and change in Taurus, and I'm a Taurus sun. So trust me, I have felt the up and down of everything. Okay, so that's number one. Uranus, which is the planet of destroying the old to make way for the new, has been in Taurus for the past 7 years. So the past 7 years, Tauruses have been really getting out of their comfort zone, whether they like it or not, whether they've been open to it or not. Because some changes that Uranus does, you don't want to change. You don't want to get out of your comfort zone. And Uranus says, well, you are, because you need to grow. So why am I bringing up Taurus energy? Well, because that's an example of how Uranus has been really shifting and changing things for Taurus. However, guess what? Finally, I'm going to get a break of Uranus and Taurus, thank God, after 7 years, because guess where it's going? It's going into Gemini in 2026. And when it does, you may feel it, especially if you are an air sign, or you have Gemini somewhere on your astrological chart. This may be a big change, a big shift. There may things, again, that you may be very comfortable in, that you're just going to feel like, okay, I got to move, or I got to get out of this situation, okay? And whatever this is, okay, I'm sorry, that's my puppy. But whatever this is, there may be a big shift. And that big shift, you may feel it a lot when Uranus goes into Gemini. There you go. So there you go. That's what's coming through here with this full card. Now, on top of the fact that I was going to talk about that Uranus and Gemini, you also have here the Knight of Swords. So I feel, like I said, a lot of air energy here. I don't know if you are an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but there's a lot of air that's coming through. So with the Knight of Swords, Knights are all about movement. So you may be feeling very, like, especially in your mind, you may be getting a lot of new ideas. You may have a lot of rush of ideas come to your mind, or thoughts, or you may feel like you want to impulsively move towards an idea that you're thinking about, or that you're thirsting some type of knowledge, or there's this kind of like, I want to embrace this action in something that is coming through in my mind, that I've thought about logically, rationally, analytically, and then I'm using my intelligence. Now, the Knight of Swords, you got to be careful with all that rush, because there's a lot of impulsivity that comes with that Knight of Swords, okay? So swords being the air, and then the horse, it's on its full force, moving or driving that rider. So yes, it's good that you may be getting new ideas. You may be, have this kind of like desire to learn more about something, the sense of curiosity. this new ideas, these thoughts, using your sense of logical, rational, analytical thinking, maybe even having intellectually stimulating conversations, whether with yourself, friends, or family. But don't rush into anything, because you might want to kind of make sure, assess, and reassess that you're not jumping into an empty pool, that you're jumping into a pool that has water. So in other words, caution in regards to the impulsivity or the restlessness in something that you may want to do quickly or impulsively. Okay, so take a couple of steps back, think about it rationally, and then if it makes sense, rational, logical, analytical, common sense, then maybe that's something that you may want to proactively move towards, but don't do it without a sense of you taking your time. Okay, so there we go. All right. And whatever this is, I'm going to tell you right now, it feels that it's a lot on your mind, because swords energy is the mind and communication. Okay. Remember, Mercury rules Gemini. So there's a lot about intelligence. There's a lot about knowledge. It's a lot about things that you've been thinking about, maybe many things. Maybe that's why it feels very kind of like a lot of things happening all at once, but happening all at once in your mind. Maybe decisions that you want to make, maybe conversations, maybe you're like, should I or shouldn't I? Or, there are just many things that might be changing around you, and you're trying to keep up mentally with how to sort something out. Okay. But again, you may be very much called to or called towards, especially with that, like I said, that Uranus that's going into Gemini is going into Uranus is going into Gemini in 2026, where you may feel like, okay, you know what, I'm going to take a leap of faith in something that I've been thinking about for quite some time, and it's making some logical, rational, analytical sense. Okay, so just keep that as well. I also want to mention the following to you. Okay. And I don't know what's here, but I'm going to flip it up in a minute. Remember that this year, this astrological year hasn't closed yet. It's closing now with Pisces. Okay. Even though the calendar year, we're in 2026, but astrologically speaking, we're still in 2025 energy. The new year, the new astrological year actually opens up with Aries, which is a fire sign. So that is the new astrological new year. So that's number one. There may be a shift here that happens then, or sometime after that in 2020. Maybe you're going to come into a decision later this year. Okay. So that's number two. Number three, if we're talking about the Chinese New Year calendar, it is the year of the horse. It's not just the horse in the Chinese New Year calendar, it's the fire horse. So this is saying that whatever is coming in, okay, either whatever you're wrapping up or whatever decision or milestone you're going to be moving in a new direction, it may be something so kind of like, wow, like you're really moving into that direction, or there's really going to be a new milestone here for you, or a very big new beginning, because 2026 is the year of one. So it's the new beginning. Second thing, the fire horse, Chinese New Year calendar. That's another thing. And number three, Gemini, Uranus is going into Gemini later in 2026. So there's a lot going on here for you. So there may be a lot of firsts, or a lot of, or maybe one big milestone, or a lot of mini milestones here that's going to push you in a direction where it's going to be a brand new beginning. It might be spontaneous. It may feel a little bit weird at first, but I do feel that you're going to be deep, like guided towards it. Okay. And you have here freedom. Yeah, you're going to liberate yourself from something, maybe some perceived notions, maybe some perspectives here. But freedom says freedom comes from the inner liberation. Interesting. Inner liberation. I'm getting Libra. Okay. There may be something of Libra energy, liberation, Libra. Okay. And I said I was feeling a lot of air. So who knows what this is about. But I'm going to tell you one thing. I'm telling you, you're going to choose something, or some opportunity is going to come, and you're going to liberate yourself, and you're going to be moving either in a new direction, a new idea. And if I were you, and if you know anything about your astrological natal chart, check to see if you have any Gemini or the house that Gemini rules on your astrological natal chart, because those are the things that may be shifting for you this year. Okay, listen, Uranus is going to be in Gemini for 7 years, so it's going to be quite of a long thing. There's a lot of planetary situations going on. Listen, we had Saturn and Neptune both in Aries. I mean, there's just a planetary shift for sure. Look at that. 2121. Want to talk about this number. First and foremost, you have 2121. You may be seeing mirror numbers. That's number one. Number two, you have 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. So you may see 2s, 1s, or mirror numbers, okay? Oh, I'm sorry, or consecutive numbers like that. 21, 21, 15, 15, 13, 13, you know, things like that. You know, 25, 25, whatever. But you may be seeing that as sign symbol synchronicity. You may also be seeing the numbers 3, okay? So multiples of 3, 3, 6, 9. Okay, that's important here. You may see 2s or 1s as well, because that's coming through as well. It says energy levels. Remember that I talked about the fire horse and that's just a lot of momentum. So a lot of fire with that fire horse energy in 2026. And on top of the fact that 2026 is a 1 year, and on top of the fact that Gemini and Uranus are going to be in, you know, Uranus is going to be in Gemini in 2026 for the next 7 years. There's a lot of shift that's happening here for you. It says the day you've been waiting for is on its way, and it might be very much connected to this Fool card, and it may be very much connected to this Freedom card. It says maintain your discipline as you move closer to your ultimate goal. There you go with the Knight of Swords. I told you, you're moving. Something is moving here. Okay, you're not going to stay in the same position, in the same space, in the same, something is moving. Something is moving. What it is, I don't know, but something is moving. And you're going to feel really good about that movement because you have freedom here. It says maintain your discipline as you move closer to your ultimate goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Careful how you may be doing that. Guard your energy to stay focused. Remember that I said the Knight of Swords, be careful. Don't take a moment, take a breather before you jump into a new situation. Make sure there's water in the pool, that you're not jumping into an empty pool, and that's symbolic, okay? So there you go. Guard your energy to stay focused. Your efforts will pay off. Remember, it's a climb, not an elevator ride. There you go. Validation, confirmation on what I was picking up here. Let me know if this makes sense for you here, okay? Drop a rose in the comment section. I feel that the fire horse with this Knight of Swords and this, like I said, this Uranus that's going to be in Gemini, girl, there's going to be some changes here going for you. And whatever it is, there's, you're either going to be required to get out of your comfort zone, or you're really just going to embrace that, taking that leap of faith. And you may not know what the future holds, but you're going to be supported. I want to tell you that. You're going to have support here. Hold on. Give me 1 second here. I'm also a medium. I think you know that, Shirley. I'm getting that there's a loved one that crossed over who is definitely here guiding your way. So it's not just about you taking that leap of faith, but it's also you're going to be supported in that leap of faith. You're not alone. You have the ethereal realm, like your guardian angel, that ethereal. But I'm also getting a loved one who crossed over here for you. You're getting help from the other side. It's someone that was like, either it's a loved one or it's a friend. It's a loved one, it's a friend, it's someone. Because I'm getting that here with the Fool card, which is interesting because I never get that type of message. Look what's under here, 1221, okay? Very interesting. Taking initiative. Yeah, I feel that there's a loved one here. I don't know if there's someone's anniversary coming up, birthday coming up, something special in the family that's coming up. Maybe this loved one's crossed your mind lately, but I'm getting that here with these clouds and this person. I'm getting like an angelic, like someone crossed over and just want to be recognized. Okay, there's something about light. I don't know, but very, very interesting. I'm getting that energy here with this Fool card, which is interesting. That message does not, that's not the case when, that's not that energy that I get here with that, but ordinarily, but I am getting it here with this, getting a soul that crossed over here, kind of guiding the way. There's also this sense of someone being proud on the other side. So I don't know if this is like, I don't know if you're going into a milestone or you're making a move or there's a new beginning. There's something about someone being proud here that crossed over. Okay, so there you go. All right, Shirley, hopefully those messages resonated for you. I'm going to take a look and see if you wrote anything or if you dropped a rose. There's a lot that came through there. I know I went over my 5 minutes, but there was just a lot there. All right, Shirley, you said I'm here. Thank you for your read. Thank you for reading for me. Of course, let's give a round of applause to Butterfly. Thank you, Butterfly. You said I'm a Libra by a few hours. Wow. Okay, so that's that air energy that I was picking up. I recently did apply for a school principal position. Oh, interesting. I'm a college professor in education, actually. So look at that. Okay, so you apply. Okay, so there may be, and I do have businesses, but the financial inconsistency is frustrating. I do work with horses, train horses, teach. Okay, listen, there may be a lot of like changes happening in 3 sectors here. One, in the principal position, there could be another shift in your business, and there could be another shift if this equestrian thing is part of your business. So it feels like there's going to be a lot of movement here for you, okay? So there you go. I'm picking that up. You said I am an Aquarius. Bingo. I told you I was feeling a lot of air. Aquarius moon. I have been conversing with someone from Canada too, but the culture and age difference isn't aligned fully how I would like it. It feels weird. Okay, listen to your intuition. Okay, exactly, 100%. All right, awesome. I'm only a Libra by a few hours. Wow. Talk about validation confirmation. Very, very interesting. Thank you so much, Shirley, for sharing that with us. And again, I greatly appreciate it. Up next, we have, last but not least, we have Sob. Sob 6278. If you're here, come on down. And of course, let's give a round of applause to Butterfly for volunteering here at the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and your support. Up next, we have Sob 6278. And let's take a look at what's coming through for you, Sob. All right, give me 1 second. Let's see. Let's make sure that, okay, you can see me. Okay, perfect. All right, thank you. Just making sure. Okay, I see that you're here. Thank you so much. All right, Sob, let's see what's coming through for you. Thank you for your patience, because I know towards the last part of the reading, you know, especially when you're like last on the list, it feels like a forever wait. But then again, there you go. You're very welcome. Shirley said thank you. She put I forgot. Yeah, you're an equestrian. There may be something happening with your business. Okay, Shirley, there may be some, movement, financial movement. Okay. All right. So there you go. There may be something moving forward for sure. Intuitive friends, just so you know, especially for those of you who are joining now, please know that this list is closed. Everything is closed except one space I have for members. So if there's one member here who would like to take their reading, you can. But if you're not a member, don't forget to meet me back tomorrow. All right, Shirley. I'm sorry, not Shirley. Sop. Sab, let's see what's coming through for you, what your guys want you to know. Sab, just a reminder that these messages are for entertainment purposes only. So take a look, intuitive friends, at that pick a card reading that I just posted yesterday. It has a lot to do with the fire energy that's opening up with the new astrological new year and the closing of things that you may need to close or that you may be thinking about closing with Pisces season. Okay. Oh, thank you so much. Yes. Thank you, Shirley. Greatly appreciate it. All right, Sab, let's see what's coming through for you, what your guides want you to know. You have the Knight of Coins with the Six of Cups, okay? Knight of Coins is the Knight of Pentacles, okay? There's this energy here where you are either feeling a bit cautious or feeling like, okay, I'm putting a lot of work and focus and patience. Something may feel like it's not moving, but I know that if I just continue to put in the hard work, the dedication, the consistency, the patience, and keep nurturing whatever this is, maybe nurturing something that you've been doing or working on for a very long time with the Six of Cups, or whether the Six of Cups is talking about friends, family, loved ones, or a partnership or a connection that you've known or had for quite a long time. Okay? So there's something here that maybe you've been waiting for a very long time. It's like I'm getting this feeling like it's something like, okay, this is something that I've wanted for a very long time. Now I might have it. Knight of Coins, Knight of Pentacles. It's going to bring some sense of stability. It's going to bring some sense of security, but you may feel a little bit like a fish out of the water. Don't worry, you're going to get the hang of whatever this is. Just continue to pour focus, practice, okay? Consistency, and be open to learn as you continue to move in the direction of this. All right. Now, with the Knight of Coins, let me see. I'm sorry, I have to put it in my direction for a minute. Yeah, it could be something that you've been working on for a very long time. Now, this could be maybe it's connected to school, maybe it's connected to job, maybe it's connected to career, but whatever it is, it was long and coming. Maybe something that you've been very passionately connected to for a very long time. This means, like, for example, and I'm just going to give you an example because this is just like so you could get an idea of what I'm talking about. When I was little, I used to make believe with my dolls. I used to line up my dolls and teach them because I pretended to be a teacher, right? When I was little. Guess what? That's something that I just had the natural knack and ability since I was a little girl. Like 3 years old, I would line up my dolls. And my mother would always tell me, oh, you're going to be a teacher when you grow up. I'm like, I don't want to be a teacher. Right? I used to say that to my mom when I was in high school. No, I want to do this, that, and the other. But sure enough, I not only became an educator, became a teacher, I also am a professor in the university. So there could be some type of passion that you've been having for quite some time, maybe since you were a child. Maybe as you're finding your way in something, you're just making sure that you're moving in a direction because you are working towards your passion. So maybe you started something, you're putting a lot of energy towards something, but while you're doing that, while you are trying to figure out how to unlock this passion or how to move towards this sense of stability or the sense that you've always wanted to do something here. So this may either be connected to something you're doing now, or this could be talking about a connection to something that you've been longing for a long time, but there's a temporary stop. Okay, or there's a temporary, like, okay, I'm here, And yes, I'm going to still put time, work, and alignment here in something, but there's something more that I'm really passionate about. So there it could be something temporary, or it could be something here that is very much connected, because you really want to accomplish something that you're very passionate about. All right. So it could go either way. Of course, let me know in the description. I'm sorry, in the in the chat. All right. All right. Let's see what else is coming through. The Knight of Coins, or the Nine of Pentacles, is you're putting in the hard work, the dedication, the practice into something that can help you get closer to what you've always wanted, wished, or have been wanting to accomplish for quite some time, with the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups could be childhood dreams, memories, this feeling of your life purpose, your soul purpose. Okay, you could be more connected to that, and this could be the bridge that helps you get there, or the momentum that helps you get there. You know what I mean? Even if it feels like it's novice, because here with the kids, even though this is not usually the energy that I get here with the Six of Cups, it could be like you may feel like very new in something also, because children or child does represent a new beginning, right? It represents us at a stage where we're in an early stage in something. So again, you may be in an early stage in something, but it's like these two things go together. One is helping the other, is how this is coming through. So it's like one thing helps the other. You know what I mean? I don't know, but that's just the energy that I'm picking up. All right, let's see what else is coming through here for you. Your guides want you to know, wow, meditation. When you feel a little bit resistant, okay, when you feel like something isn't moving, or when you feel a lot is happening around you and you just feel like, oh my God, I really know that I have to be kind of really focused on my end result, or on that light at the end of the tunnel. If you ever feel stressed out, or feel stuck, or feel like impatient, okay, because the Knight of Coins is the sense of like, it might take a long time, but it's going to come. You just got to do other things in the meantime, or you have to kind of, I don't know, sharpen some tools in the meantime. You know what I mean? Whether it's volunteer, whether it's charity, whether it's, I don't know, mentorship program, internship, whether it's, whatever it is. Okay. Because Pentacles energy is career, or it could be finances. Okay. So anytime you feel like, I am so impatient, I want to get to what I've been wishing since I was a child, or something that I'm very passionate for quite some time, because Pentacles energy is a soul moving energy. Your guides are saying, don't stress out. Don't get impatient. It's understandable that that may happen, because you want to finish, you want to get to the finish line. But one way to recalibrate your energy and to, in a way, soothe. And you know what? I'm getting this like soothe the energy within. Like inside, there may be this kind of like buzzing energy, like, oh, I just want to hurry up. I want to finish. I want this to happen now. I don't want to wait X amount of months, years, or weeks, or days. You know what I mean? I just want to get to this now. And this is saying, when you feel out of sorts, when you feel like you just can't wait any longer, allow yourself to lean into your yin energy, whether it's a meditative activity, whether that's painting, listening to music, going hiking. Connect to what grounds you. Okay. That could be listening to sound healing. That could be working on your 7 chakras. That could be manifestation, something that just allows you to get grounded and centered. Okay. If I were you, I would work a lot on my root chakra. I did put the 7 chakras there in the chat, so you might want to take a look at all those free resources that are there. So I would definitely not only work on the 7 chakras, but really focus on that root chakra, which is going to help you feel more grounded and not feel like too impatient and all over the place, okay? So that's how this is coming across. Meditation says meditate connects you to your inner self. There you go. That's how you can calm down your kind of impatience, because that's how this is coming across here. Although the Knight of Pentacles is not about impatience, but it's about the weight that has to, you see, this is the only horse in the Knights that is not even showing any movement, because in the traditional deck, the Knight of Cups, at least the horse has one hoof off the ground and all the other three are on the ground, so it looks like it's going to make a move. But the Knight of Pentacles energy, the horse, not even one hoof is off the ground, so it's like just sitting there, and it may feel like a forever type of energy, but again, maintain your patience and your consistency, because you're going to get there. Okay, that's why you have meditation here. All right, let's take a look at your last and final card. And remember, Saba, please share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls, and let's take a look here at your last and final card of what your guides want you to know. Intuitive friend, Sab is the last intuitive friend here on the list. If you miss an opportunity, no worries. I will be back tomorrow. Later on tonight, I will be doing a what's going on, a spill the tea. It is not a free reading, but it's definitely a reading that if you would like to join, it is a super chat live. And if you would like to find out more information about something that you just want me to spill the tea, the tea on, feel free to join me then. Okay. All right, Sab, last and final card here. You have it's up to you. 2112. It's up to you says, even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress. Oh my gosh, wasn't that what I was channeling here with the Knight of Pentacles, that I said you may feel energetically stuck in a position, but no worries, you're going to move. You're going to make some headway. It may take some time. Pentacles energy. Okay. You might feel impatient, but lean into your yin energy to help control the impatience or the feeling of being stuck or the feeling of being stifled in an energy that you have so much passion to move towards. But right now at this moment in time, and it might just be, the cake needs more time in the oven, is that type of energy. Okay. And that's exactly the energy that is being said right here in this first sentence. Okay. So this says, even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, trust that you're moving in the right direction. What did I say? Validation, confirmation. Seeing this number is a sign that everything will work out in your favor. Didn't I say that? And your dreams are about to come true. Wasn't I talking about something that you've been feeling maybe for quite some time, maybe since you were younger, that you wanted to do? Maybe your life purpose, maybe your soul purpose. Hello, I said that. Bingo. That's what's coming through here. Listen to this last one. It says, believe in the process and stay positive. Didn't I say this is going to take some time and you're going to feel impatient? And to, anchor yourself to your root chakra, lean into your yin energy, meditate, I don't know, do breath work, listen to some healing, do whatever it is that you do in order to help you to get into meditative state. But there you go. And look at it right here. Validation, confirmation. Wow, what a reading there for you, my dear. I mean, talk about, listen, by the way, you're not alone in this process. You may see mirror numbers 2112 or any type of mirror numbers 7557, 1441, that type of flipping of the numbers. You also have here 2 + 1 = 3. So you're getting help from above, maybe even from old friends, family, and loved ones, people that you've known for a very long time. maybe schoolmates, maybe friends, maybe your supportive unit. They may be rooting for you to keep moving forward. That being said, Sab, I hope these messages have been insightful. I want to thank each and every one of you. I'm going to read any messages if you left any, Sab. So if you want to stick around for that, you can. If not, that's fine. But I definitely want to say here, intuitive friends, if you missed an opportunity this time, no worries. I will be back tomorrow. All right, Sab. And of course, let's all give a round of applause to Butterfly. All right, Sab said, oh, I just started my first job as an accountant 2 weeks ago. It's just temporary contract, but it's really for experience. That's what I was getting here. There you go. You wrote it's really for experience and learning while I'm waiting for job openings with permanent position. Yes, that's wonderful. Yes, I'm grateful for and enjoying my work right now, but eventually I would want to land a job that's stable because I have a long-term goal, which mainly includes law school. There you go, something that you've been very much emotionally connected to for quite some time. Maybe ever since you were younger or in your teen years, early college years, or something like that. Yes, I'm really prone to impatience, validation, confirmation. That's what I was getting here with the Knight of Pentacles. And you sent you dropped three roses there. Thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support, Sab. And of course, thank all of you for your generosity and your support, especially for Butterfly for volunteering here on the channel. And thank you so much. Don't forget to share my YouTube channel link with like-minded souls, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye. I am going to do a super chat later, so hope to see you guys there. Bye-bye.